And we're live.
We're live?
Yeah. Get the links out. Actually, remember to post it to Blue Sky because I forgot to yesterday, and I should not be forgetting that if I actually wanted to replace Twitter.
Yeah, what to replace Twitter?
Blue Sky.
Blue Sky.
Oh, is that what you use?
I see you've listened to my suggestion, Red.
Yeah. I don't know where I'm gonna put any further ones, but maybe replace that Mario's hammer. But other than that,
She holds more flags in one hand. Never seen a kid with a fistful of flags?
ugh. Only one viewer right now. I guess I didn't make any community posts announcing it, so wait a bit for people to get in.
It's a part 2.
Yeah, never gonna be as many as part 1. Which, like, part 1's now over 1,000 views. What the fuck? Well, might as well just get going as we wait, because we gotta walk back.
Hey, you might as well go and say, "Fuck you, General White."
Oh yeah, while I'm still here.
You've had this comic for 20 years!
I don't even care if it's gonna be better this time.
Hello, Melly Mellowing. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly at all. I'll just say Melly.
Alright. Alright, Coops. It's time for some backtracking. Oh god, I forgot how I had the vibration on this.
Oh shit, they're gonna find out about my vibrator.
Hey,
Oh wait, that's my mailbox.
I said that out loud, didn't I?
Don't tell Luigi.
You're
You
really
can tell
bad.
anyone else, but not Luigi.
You're really bad at hiding them, Mario.
How could I be bad at hiding them? I hide them in my ass. Are you checking them? Well, it is time for the 1,000-year snores.
Getting a little better at those super guards.
Super hards.
Tried streaming Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Gender Wars. Honestly, they should have also made the Shadow Queen transphobic. Where do you think Beldam got it from?
Honestly, I would actually like that because it. No, wait, never mind.
Yeah. Where's that going?
I have no idea. I was just trying to pull something out of my.
Where's this light coming from?
You're not gonna let that light thing go, are
No, there should be water above us.
you? Maybe it's the rays from even above the.
Red when he goes, there should be water above us, and you pull the camera back just a bit further, and you see there's giant fucking gaps in the water. Waterfalls going down.
What the fuck?
It's Merly!
Hey, curse me.
Where? I want you to curse me.
Special path. You acknowledge the gap so the water then just starts flooding in. This is fucking Looney Tunes logic.
There we go. Hello, Ben.
Hello, I assume you're streaming?
Yep.
You would be incorrect because lying to Ben is fun.
Well, damn.
Ow. Also, they seem to call it a spell now instead of a curse.
Oh, but they're fine with the other curses being a lie?
At least
Was I
that,
remember-
I mean, that's the whole joke of them, so...
Well, as I remember saying, having a discussion with Red years ago, you know, for all intents and purposes, we don't know. Maybe it's like cancer, or it's just slow growing. We don't know what the long-term effects of this will be.
Honestly, I frequently go quick change first, flower saver P second.
Need more stoner pieces, though.
I typically don't get quick change until around chapter 3.
Can you get happy flower? Okay. Ooh. Oh, wait, no.
Quick change is an expensive badge.
Yeah,
Fox, do you remember where you get hammer throw?
Chapter 4.
Okay. It's not like one of the ones available for purchase or anything.
No, it's in chapter 4. It's directly in Twilight Trail.
Okay. You know, after so long of Piantas being near non-existent in Mario outside of the, like, Mario Kart or something in backgrounds, having the 1,000-year door be a big, comeback where they play a notable role is kind of something.
Yeah, I have noticed. Yeah, Piantas are.
Hello, Bucket of Chaos. Bucket of Chaos says go for item hog.
No.
Why?
Why would I want it?
Because it's a good bench.
Yeah.
The 1,000-year door, but you just have to play it like Sticker Star. Consumables only.
Oh, no. That was like hell. Okay. And here's the kid.
You gonna do it?
Much later.
I try to make it so that I do the pit twice.
When I get the trouble for that guy that's stuck there, I'll go down 50 floors, probably.
Yeah. Which happens after Chapter 2, by the way.
Yeah. And then I'll do, the full run right before the Palace of Shadows.
But what about the post-game trouble to go down to floor, 80 or whatever it was?
That's... And I have to put up with that being just the extra thing.
Post game.
That trouble's post-game, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That trouble was a bitch. If they made it a pre-Palace of Shadow trouble, that'd be great.
Yes, please. Also, I like how all your partners now come out for this.
Yeah. I mean, the only one who talks is the one you had out. But...
still having them around is good.
Obviously, I don't know how the dialogue would work if they were all out and they were all saying their lines at once or some shit.
Guess they would have had to write new lines.
And then eliminate the old ones. They'd all be gone, Red.
They keep the line of the original, intact, of whichever partner you had out, and then the other characters have all different lines reacting to that.
Oh god, so it's still just based on the partner out, but there's just a ton more now.
Yeah.
Red wants the cutscenes to take forever.
Hey, where'd Gubella go?
She's standing over there. That's okay, Coops.
It's a little weird, some of the instances they use the thumbs up.
Maybe Mario's using the thumbs up, not we would today in Western culture, but he's using it like a Roman emperor in the Colosseum.
Uh-huh.
Death to you, Coops!
What?
I also just got the live stream request read, and I just barely wasted it before here.
Nice.
So now I'm sad.
Was you or one of your partners?
No, it was me. It was actually the Shadow Sirens all ganging up on me at once, and I still had double pain equipped. And of course, I still have 10 HP, so, Do we know what color Yoshi you want? Yeah, he wants the blue one.
No.
Blue is his favorite color.
No. I'd want the red one, but like, we'll just go with what we get. Alright. You know, I can't help but notice that, Red Bones is not in this trash.
Get
Oh,
fucked.
oh, they changed that from the original.
There's
Goes the entire game with your catalog incomplete.
another one in the Palace of Shadows.
I know.
No, they must have changed that one.
Is there one in the pit?
Original.
I don't think
No.
there are any in the pit.
No, there's not.
Okay.
There's not a red bones in the pit. But yeah, they changed that because it was the.
Wait, I never gave that shop to my email. How'd he find it?
Professor Frankly goes, by the way, I put your email on the internet publicly.
You what? Oh.
You're
Luigi.
a celebrity.
Luigi? What are you doing here?
Hi.
What?
So you remember that thing, you very specific random thing you asked me not to do?
You didn't.
I have a story to tell you.
Oh. An adventure to rescue Princess Eclair of the Waffle Kingdom. Really, the exact
What did I
thing I told you not to do.
What did I say about pastry-themed adventures?
Chestnut King, are you kidding me?
That's stupid. Royalty should be named after fruits.
Luigi, if you're on this adventure and I'm on my own adventure, who's watching the house?
You just see it on fire.
The stove.
The stove. How is the
Wait,
stove watching the house?
He
Wait,
put
I knew
Google.
that was a weird way of thinking of it. It wasn't that the stove is watching the house, it's that I needed to watch the stove so the house didn't catch on fire. Oh.
Luigi?
Don't
put
worry,
Goo-
I probably remembered to turn off the stove.
Probably.
I hope.
How about you go back now and make sure?
I'm not done with my story. Besides, I think this Princess Eclair might be hot.
You think? Our house is probably Our house is probably hot right now.
Yeah, but I don't want to be in one of those.
Do you want a house to bring her back to?
She's probably got a better one.
Yeah, we have a 2-room house, Mario.
No, we have a 3-room house, Luigi.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You keep saying that, Luigi. It's not going to make it true. So we get to see elderly and child toads again, Red.
Oh my god.
Crazy.
Female toads.
Are you gonna ask them for Bob's and Vagine?
Oh, was it? Did it actually say Goomba King in the original? Like in Japanese? Huh.
Weird.
What does that say about the... Wait. But what does that say about the Waffle Kingdom?
Fucking Waffle Kingdom being antagonized by fucking Goomba King?
The main villain of Luigi's story is the Goomba King? That puts this into a very different perspective. That's pathetic. That's hilarious.
God damn it. I mean, I like the Chestnut King, but that... Ooh.
I mean, it makes sense. The name for Goombas is, from chestnut in Japanese. So, like, I can understand how that might have happened. But oh shit. I like the idea that the Goomba King is going under the alias, the Chestnut King, and nobody knows it's the Goomba King until they meet him at the end and it's a reveal. That's my headcanon.
Luigi, I think I remember hearing on the news something about that Waffle King to be but it wasn't some Chestnut King, it was the Goomba King.
Luigi's quest to defeat the tutorial boss. This makes me want this to be a game more than before, right?
They talk up the Chestnut King, and you get to him, and it's the fucking Goomba King. It's like, wait, Goomba King? Not the Chestnut King, get it right. I wonder what the even scarier monster is after you beat him.
The Goomba King's ghost.
Oh, right. Yeah, Coops. I only have one. All right.
Who did you super rank?
Coops.
Okay. I still haven't super ranked Coops.
I mean, I know it's probably better to do Goombella, but I always go with Coops.
Actually, for Chapter 2, it's a bit of a debate. Like, if you don't super rank Coops, you need to get, like, badges or other options just to be able to hurt the Clefts.
True.
So, super ranking Coops comes with the advantage of you don't need to go through bullshit to be able to fight Clefts.
Have you ever done a playthrough not beating him up?
No.
There's also the fact that he's the only partner as of this moment that can hurt piranha plants or tail piranhas.
Yeah, no, Coops is definitely good in Chapter 2, so there's a solid argument for prioritizing him to get the super rank. Also, I still don't know if Coops does more damage or not, Red, so you're gonna find out first. Because I haven't upgraded him.
Well, I imagine he probably still will do 3. It's just whether or not his ultra rank brings him up.
You would hope that he does 4 here to match the super rank of the other partners. Also doing 4.
You would hope.
Nope. Sag. All of the partners are just colored toads. Jesus.
That was near door, sticker starified.
It's in your sticker.
Oh, damn it. I wanted him to charge so I could kill him with a super guard. Fine.
You know can has.
video game heroes always pull this stuff. It's ridiculous.
Another reason why I leveled up before you to getting to Hooktail Red, I fought Gus.
True, that would give you quite a bit of a head start.
Yeah, I fought Gus before Franklin.
Man, what a loser. Not fighting Gus earliest as possible.
No need to go over here at the moment.
Could have been here earlier.
Okay.
Just to beat up Gus.
Should have leveled up.
Like, now you have more resources to beat up Gus. It's less of a flex.
Can I do more than one at a time?
Why would you do that?
Why wouldn't I?
We need to make sure you'll actually complete them. If you just take all of them, nobody will do them. It's a fucking insurance policy so that people don't just make false promises.
But I'll do them all. I just don't want to have to come back here every time.
Why the fuck would we believe you? Do you know what town you're in? Yeah, let's just believe the guy.
I don't know, those bugs in my backyard seem to be able to do it just fine.
The bugs? What? I don't think I'm ever going to recover from the bugs in Wario's yard. That was some scary shit.
Alright. Any new badges? Ooh, happy flower.
There's also the badge bin over there.
I don't want happy flower, but I don't have a lot of money, so I'll save for a bit. And I also
How about
just
you go
bought
spend
one.
the money on Lumpy?
I mean, there's also that. Oh yeah, I forgot to, no. Who's this guy? What, you really need to ask me that? Give me a break, that's your brother, Luigi.
Yeah, my brother who burned the house down. I'm gonna whack him. Wow, why did I deserve that for?
Our house!
You don't know that it's gone.
I don't know that it's there.
Well, Schrodinger's house?
Get back to the house already.
No. I
My
need to
quest...
defeat the Chestnut King.
Pretty sure anyone could defeat that guy.
How do you know?
He was a tutorial boss.
You say that like you've seen him before.
I have.
This is a new threat?
No.
Hi, IKG. Thanks for the happy part 2. Is this loss?
Oh yeah, I looked back at the footage, the pictures on Kroops. Like they weren't
They weren't the same. One of them looked like a toad, but the other ones you couldn't really tell what they were. Migoomba.
Mick Goomba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm sure this will be a very clean and legal trouble. Very ethical.
Why would you think that? Oops, do you think my sack looks strange? What?
Got a box.
Oh boy, it's a mover.
Damn right, I'm a tough guy.
You don't need to fillet your own ego, Mario. It's okay. Give me my contact lenses!
I mean more jewelry!
Jesus
These aren't prescription. What? I can't see shit with these.
You didn't specify! You just said, buy me more contact lens. Like, what am I supposed to get out of that?
Package.
Hi, Ryder PWS. I really like the remake.
Going pretty well so far.
I mean, honestly, even if it was like a mid-remake, it's still the 1,000-Year Door. It'd be hard to, like, not have fun. The pit of approximately, like, 85 to 90 trials or whatever. The pit of they don't pay me enough for this shit, okay? Get off my back. Welcome to the stream yourself, Lord Sarmanexel.
Neat.
Could I trouble you with some troubles, Red? Was the trans stuff in the original or was it added? It was in the original unless you were playing it in English or Spanish. But, so, as far as, you know, the United States is concerned, this is new, but it was in the game originally. It's okay, IKG. You're playing a very good Mario RPG of your own right now.
What we got?
What is he playing?
Oh yeah, he's playing Bowser's Inside Story. I've already gotten to the Shadow Siren initial introduction. I think it was implemented just fine.
Yeah, same here. Same here. I don't have any complaints.
Oh no, the child is crying.
He's scared for his life, Red.
I'll go down. Kid was scared of this.
Have you already put the crystal star in the door?
Yeah.
Okay. Have fun with that, Aikuchi. I actually think I want to run away because I don't have enough time to kill this enemy this turn, and it has a fire flower, and I'd rather not deal with it. And reset the battle. Because I needed to tattle it. Wait, did they change running to not drop coins?
Huh.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they did. I've tested it a few times. They did.
Huh. I mean, at least it doesn't work like the, the other of the modern games, because that would be kind of silly.
Yeah. Luigi, get out of the audience and go back home and make sure it's not on fire.
Hey, it's fine. If I keep saying it's fine and don't check, then it's fine.
No.
I like the battle sprites in the 3DS version, but there's some animations I prefer in the original. Should I try Gale Force in a fight that's two Clefts and a Paragloomba?
Yeah, why not?
I wouldn't.
But Box, that's assuming they didn't change it.
Test it out.
I blew all of them away! What the fuck? Am I just lucky?
Hope so.
Oh my god, I filled up my inventory. Oh no! Honey syrup, go. Heal my FP. What is everyone's favorite non-Paper Mario RPG?
Bug Fables.
It might technically still be Undertale for me. I'd need to think about it.
Well, you say you can get to the work room now.
Red, look above the block.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah. I thought that was a very interesting choice on their part.
Yeah, why is that block even there?
I guess you can't walk through from the right side?
Okay, but like...
Maybe it's because in the original you had that pathway blocked on both sides for a long time and they wanted that to at least be somewhat intact. I don't know.
Yeah.
Either way, you can access here. I'm not huge on Super Mario RPG. It is genuinely my least favorite Mario RPG, the original, besides Sticker Star. I started the remake. I am rather enjoying the remake. That's a Pokey. It's a cactus ghoul that's got nasty spines all over its body. I always forget that Pokies are technically ghosts.
Are you at Glitzville?
That's the next chapter, but no, I'm in the pit.
I forgot that that choppy one, it was the Rogueport one. I don't know why I sometimes mix it up with the Petalburg one.
Why do you?
Oh.
Also, you have access to the Chapter 1 sound gallery now. I didn't see the Hooktail Castle music and battle music in there.
Hmm.
Okay.
Ooh, first time getting excellent in the remake on the Earth Drummer.
Hmm.
Nice.
Timing on that one a little different.
It's not that it's different, it's that it feels different because of the presentation. I'm just used to GameCube, frankly. Well, if we're including the Thousand Year Door in terms of favorite RPGs, then yes, it's Thousand Year Door. The question just said favorite one that isn't Paper Mario. Also, Red saying your favorite non-Paper Mario RPG with Bug Fables is also silly on the other level of, like, if you include Paper Mario, that might still debatably be your answer.
It's not actually a Paper Mario game. It's a different game.
Well, no, I was saying that if you included the Paper Mario games, your answer still might be Bug Fables.
Yeah.
Biggest problem with the remake so far? It might technically be the fact that I can't rewind text. Chat, tell Reddy needs to play more Mario and Luigi games. I agree. What does Reddit think about the white outline? There's no white outline in the remake. The only time you see white is because the paper has a thickness to it. And you're seeing, like, the top edge. I don't find the menus that slow. I think they're fine. I think this is the time to use a Thunder Rage. 4 Piders. Let's go. I call upon the power of Zeus!
And along came Zeus.
The frame rate's stable enough that it's not a big deal. I'm more worried about what they might have changed with the battles or not. It's hard to tell for me right now. I look forward to both getting more used to it and to seeing breakdowns of the changes. Although my biggest problem might maybe be the fact that there's no longer stage presence, Red.
Can't believe it.
What does Red think about Bowser's Inside Story? He doesn't. He hasn't played it.
I'm sure that Bandit will be fine.
Should we be concerned? Nah.
Do you believe me now that I'm going to do them all?
Okay, I officially don't like the new stage mechanic of highlighting the people throwing it because it interrupted me in the middle of picking an option.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that. Like, the whole point was to try and keep you on your toes. It's not really... Now, if they make it too obvious, then it's just kind of annoying. Now, this is my kind of trouble.
The trouble where I get to hit someone on the head, but why do I need to take a trouble to do that?
I'd do that for free.
Then again, this is the guy who doesn't fucking pay you properly.
Uh,
So I guess you would do it for free.
did anyone ever, like, actually take his advice?
I think I've done it before. I believe he's right.
Ugh.
I still have a power block. Time to kill all these clefts.
Oh boy, I sure do love oil.
Oil. Do you have exactly like 300 coins, like, and change?
306 coins.
Nice. Well, time to just dump my money into Lumpy.
We'll see how much we get back later.
Did you really just spend all our money into some guy who's going to find oil?
I believe in him.
Why? You just met him.
He's a very trustworthy rat.
Okay.
Oh, Brian, are you going for the strange side?
Yeah, I am. I'm also doing the trouble.
It's hard to say what's gonna happen to Paper Mario now. If this does well, there's, a chance of it going back. But who knows?
I think there's a very good shot of it going back. I'm also at a point where, like, I would prefer it goes back, but I feel pretty damn confident I'm gonna like the next game even if they don't. So, like, I don't know. I'm gonna be happy either way. I would just be more happy if it's, like, a proper successor to the old games. I mean, honestly, I already got the idea that they were interested in learning from the old style and moving to what people were asking for when they made Origami King. They updated Pine T Senior with animations. That's funny. Hey, IKG.
Hello.
No longer the mysterious chatter.
No, not mysterious at all.
How you doing?
Oh, pretty good. I had a nice day. How are you guys doing?
I'm playing Thousand Year Door.
I'm playing Thousand Year Door.
I am watching Thousand Year Door.
I'm also playing it.
It's a very popular game right now.
It is?
Yeah,
What? I don't believe you.
Ali bought it today.
Oh, cool.
Which, ironically, she was telling me that she had decided a while ago that she was going to either buy the Thousand Year Door or the AJ trilogy right now.
Oh
And
my
she
gosh,
wasn't-
she sold out Ace Attorney for this. Wow.
The thing is, she was deciding between that or waiting for a sale for AJ.
Yeah.
So she's waiting for a sale, which I think will be hopefully good for her not binging the shit out of Ace Attorney anymore.
That's true. Although out of these two games, one of them is going to go on sale like 6 times a year. One of them is going to go on sale 0. But I digress.
All right, time for the first of many backtracks to Hooktail Castle.
Wait for the other one to go to for sale.
Do 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 do.
But
I like that
now
game.
there's this pipe.
Oh my god. The fast travel room is so beautiful. Just its existence. Pipe in the main plaza to fast travel, one easily accessible area. Oh, it's amazing. Can you believe it, Red?
Reminds me of the Origami King.
Wow.
Well, I thought that game was horrible.
It's the opposite of horrible.
What?
Oh,
I
there's
can't believe
still
they lied to me.
a bit of a walk to Hooktail's Castle from here.
Yeah, I think it's actually probably just as far to go to the normal pipe in this case.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's right next to the castle. I just got fire drive, baby!
Guess it keeps it consistent with the towns, though. That does make sense.
I want to see where the new pipes are.
They're new pipes?
Not every chapter had pipes.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Yeah, I want to see where the new
you're
ones are.
right. Duh, like chapter 3, right? Oh,
Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, because you would have to take the blimp anytime you want to go back, right?
Oh wow, the
Yeah.
machine
Okay.
for running is a lot easier.
Well, in the 1,000-Year Door, it was entirely based on how often you've been running.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Like, if you don't run often, it's very
It's
easy.
super generous, but if
I
you
just-
keep doing it, then it gets
It's
harder
also
and harder.
based on it also is based on the difficulty of the enemy. So if they're significantly lower level than you, then it's easier on top of that.
Yeah, because you're going back to level 1, quote-unquote, enemy.
Like a chapter you just beat up.
Like a chapter 2, or like at least a post-chapter 1 strength set, yeah.
So, like-
you shouldn't have too much trouble running away.
That doesn't say much.
Yeah. But if you're under level, I guess not under level, but if you get to chapter 8 and try and run, it'll be like, good luck. I definitely tried that a couple
Especially if
times
you
and failed.
keep trying to run.
Right.
It might work the first time or two, but then it's gonna start being like, no, you gotta
the
fight
lighting
now.
in Hooktail Castle. Oh,
You should hear the
Love it.
music.
yeah.
So, Hooktail Castle's battle theme is fantastic, but I think that it might be more of a dungeon battle theme, because I think they use the same battle theme for the pit. So,
Oh,
I mean, it's a really good one. So,
Okay, yeah, that one took more effort.
you can run away from everything because you don't drop coins, which I have mixed feelings on, but it doesn't despawn the enemies.
That
Thankfully.
that's the more important thing. Like, the amount of coins that you dropped was small anyways.
And you could pick them back up, but I did like that frantic feeling of, I want the coins!
Yeah.
There was a bit of a risk-reward of, like, do I want to just abandon them and take the loss, or do I want to try to get greedy, grab them back, and still not get back into battle? Also, Red, wait, I don't think you got the badge down here, did you?
What badge?
The one on that staircase in the other room?
Yeah, I got that
You
one.
were just... You did? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I could have just missed it.
I even, like, commented they put a pipe to bring you back up.
I just missed it. Okay.
It's interesting. They even recreated the strange metallic boxes. I never really understood that from a visual standpoint. I don't know.
Bella has a tattle for them.
I just don't get it. Well, maybe I should read it then. It's weird. Stand out. Oh, Coops! Oh, I just saw Coops die.
Oops!
No, he's back.
Also,
Oh, I didn't get to see the Miss Mouse cutscene. How's my lovely lady?
unchanged,
Cool.
except with new animations.
Yay! Oh yeah, I heard that they changed the stage presence line. What is it
It's
now?
not there.
What is it now? I'm curious.
There just isn't a joke about it. They just say she can
Aw.
attack with Body Slam in battle and Gale Force.
Aww. Okay.
They kept the ass out of you and me joke though.
Okay. All right. Good. That's
Also,
fine.
they turned the camera angle so you're not watching a conversation through bars in the corner of the screen.
I will forever remember the original line, though.
Yeah, no, they
That's
might
so
be
funny.
removing stage presence, but I will never forget stage presence.
Yeah. Never forget.
It was there.
It was too funny. I'm a master, you see. Oh yeah, I remember this trouble now. Yeah. Koop-book.
I've been enjoying the voice lines for the characters.
Yeah, me too. I like the flavor that it adds.
Hearing Koops make Koopa sounds.
Ryder says, here's an interesting question. Do the Mario plus Rabbids games count as quote-unquote Mario RPGs?
I say yes.
I would think so, right?
They are RPGs and they are Mario games.
I think they are. You would consider them role-playing games, right?
Yeah.
Like the tactics.
They're tactics RPGs, but yes.
Right, specifically tactics RPGs. But yeah, absolutely. Which I've not played either, but I am interested. It's just something on my backlog.
And frankly, the sequel is even more heavily in its RPG lean, from what I understand.
Yeah, I heard
like,
Sparks of Hope is like incredible, in particular, which is awesome. I heard Kingdom Battle was pretty good.
Kingdom Battle's good. I think it's like a middle of the road entry, middle of the pack, you know. But yeah, Kingdom Battle's good. Where I draw the line, some people call this a Mario RPG, and I think it's bullshit. It's not. Do not listen to their lies. Puzzles and Dragons Mario Edition.
Okay, here's what's interesting about that. Puzzles and Dragons, which I've played a lot of, actually. Here's the thing about the Mario Edition. Puzzles and Dragons is themed around being a role-playing game, but it's not actually one. So that's why it's kind of tricky, but like it's really just a puzzle game, but it's themed like a dungeon crawler. Yeah, but you know, those games are good.
It's just a puzzle game.
Unfortunately, yeah, I agree. It doesn't count. But that's funny that people
I still go onto tier list templates of Mario RPGs and it's on there and it's like, no. It's not a Mario RPG. It's a puzzle game. That's it. That's no slight against the game. That's valid, but it's not an RPG.
It's really funny. I'm so glad you brought that up. Okay, yes, it does have
a
leveling
system doesn't mean it's an RPG. That's not.
It has RPG mechanics. I can agree to that.
A level up system doesn't make a game instantly an RPG.
True.
No. Do you know how many shooters have level up systems? And I don't even mean like games like Borderlands. I mean shit like Call of Duty. Like, no. Skyrim is a lot more of an RPG than Mario Puzzles and Dragons. I'm gonna get up and clean something up for a moment. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Better not start making some RPG slander in this chat while I'm gone.
Yeah.
Slander. No, I'm just kidding. Sonic Heroes has a leveling system. Yes, it does. Indeed.
A leaf.
Did you have a good time with Chapter 1, Red?
Yeah.
Good. You think about... I see you're doing some, like, troubles. Are you going to start Chapter 2 soon, or just
Yeah,
curious?
I got like one more trouble.
I finished chapter 2. Also,
Oh, cool.
KG, you'll love chapter 2 even more in the.
Yeah? Why is that? What did they change?
Well, mostly because I like the visuals and
Oh, yeah. I look forward to seeing that area.
and the soundtrack too.
The Bogley Woods is genuinely one of my favorite locations in any Mario game. Just flat out. And the Bogley Tree is like my favorite dungeon in the series. So the fact that it's getting a makeover in visuals and sound is something I am very excited for. Because, love it so much.
They even fixed the Puni AI.
Oh, okay, good. So the AI is better. That's good. They were a little clunky sometimes. A little bit. Kind of like Pikmin 1. Yeah, I agree, Ryder. 100%. Bogley Woods is just such a unique location. As there are many unique locations in this game that I enjoy. That's just my personal favorite. I think 64 has a lot of really nice locations too. And Super. Really, really unique. I always loved the specific way that they handled the haunted house in Paper Mario 1 in Chapter 3. And I love the toy box in Chapter 4. And I've talked about the Petal Meadows a lot to this group of friends and how much I love the atmosphere of Chapter 6 in the first game. I think it's really cool. But yeah. Also, I'm going to go overturn my laundry, so I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Been on my memory, so I can't quite do bird shell thing.
Did they give you an alternate way of getting quick change? Oh no, that's selling. Never mind. Oh, you're selling the attack FX. What a loser.
I don't have enough money to get like courage shells, so I need it. So yeah, I'm just not really even gonna use HP plus, so
Even he can't believe you're doing this.
yeah, it doesn't matter if I have it in my inventory or not, it still goes in the journal.
Watch, they change that, and now they're just saying, you just screwed yourself out of 100%, you idiot.
Look, it's right there in the badge list.
I mean, HP plus is one you can get more of, but still, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You got rid of the froggy badge, but it's okay.
Just never gonna use it. I didn't even use it the one time it would have been useful.
Who wants to bet Red will go for Danger Mario strats this time? He might.
I mean, if I'm gonna keep my health this low, might as well put on some danger stuff. Alright.
And I'm back.
Oh my
Probably
god,
didn't-
it's back.
Probably didn't need to sell 2 badges, but
Wow, really?
whatever, it's nice to have the extra money.
Maybe you could just smack some cockroaches and get the money for a fucking courage shell.
I need to buy
Oh, yeah,
5
right.
of them.
Crane, what is your favorite area in Paper Mario 64?
Favorite area? Oh, jeez.
Mhm.
It might overall be. I mean, like, just as a cohesive whole, maybe Chapter 3's like Gusty Gulch and the Mansion, but like,
Great choice.
like level design wise, I think the jungles are really strong.
I agree with that. Absolutely. I was telling the audience that I really like the toy box in Chapter 4.
It's alright.
Okay. Now just deliver these shells and be ready for chapter
Let's
2.
use my sleepy sheep on these 5 bandits.
You guys can't hear my laundry in the background, can you?
I don't.
Okay.
Nope.
Just check. Yeah, Chapter 3 in Paper Mario 64 is just like freaking fantastic. Probably one of the best chapters in the franchise.
It's rather good. I like it.
Where's my Paper Mario 64 remake? Damn it. They skipped it.
Just like Partners in Time.
I'll live.
Oh,
I want Super Guardian Paper Mario 64. Among other things.
So play the Paper Mario TTYD 64 mod.
Maybe I will.
Dude, it's fun.
I will. At some point.
The game's difficulty balance kind of gets broken in two by it, but it's really fun.
I believe that.
I respect
it's
the
not
creators.
made for Thousand Year Doors and stuff.
I respect the creator's decision to try to change the core content of the game as little as possible to keep it faithful, but I don't agree.
I see.
I think by introducing the Thousand Year Doors mechanics, you kind of really should be changing things about the game and its fights to accommodate basically giving the player massive buffs.
I agree. You got to change the numbers. Have to. But still, I'll check it out. It seems cool.
I still enjoy it more than playing it vanilla. It's just, I would want a rebalance.
I wonder if you can stack it with another mod. That does rebalance it.
It's a little too complex for something just like stacking them natively.
Okay. Oh, so it's not Sonic Generations.
TTYD 64 is a full game mod with new areas, new things. Like it's more than just a mechanics thing.
I understand. I'm mostly just joking.
I would really like if TTYD 64 got crossed with Master Quest.
Favorite chapter of Sticker Star?
It's 4, no competition.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, they
Chapter
had,
4 is the best one.
Up here instead of only down.
Favorite chapter of Super?
Super? That's complicated. For a long time, it's overall 3 for me, and it might be, but I don't know. There's
Say
other
3
chapters
for me.
that... There's a lot of chapters that do some really cool stuff as well.
Oh, yeah.
Thousand Year Door, depending on what the remake does, it might be changed to 4.
Two.
4 was always some quality of life things away from being my favorite chapter, just it's a bit of a mess as it is.
Well, I also think that the level design is a little mid.
The level design is part of what could have used a lot of tweaks. It's just
Yeah.
they've done things about that, small things already. So I'm wondering if Chapter 4 being the most complained about with that might get the most changes.
Yes, again,
Perhaps.
nerd.
Mario, that wasn't cool!
Thought you were nicer. You really don't know me.
I like you, Coops. Let's do a spin jump on the Lakitu so it doesn't make any more fucking spinies.
X-Nuts tissues to the extreme.
Bob-Ombs, before you blow up, can you let Gumbella tattle you? This is a good time to use a Fire Flower. Fucking go away! I don't want you to be throwing cans at me.
You elder.
Have I seen Thousand Year Door Hero Mode? I've seen it. I haven't, like, fully checked out it or anything. Alright, Flurry. Kiss the Spiny. Oh! It pokes her. Wait, did it always do that?
Bucket mentions something called Paper Mario Dark Star Edition. I'm not sure what that is. Do you guys know what it is?
I haven't looked much into it, but I've heard of it before.
I don't think I've heard of it. Alright, on to Chapter 2.
Well, I was able to finish off the Spiny with a Super Guard, at least. So.
Chapter 2, The Great Bodily Tree.
Yeah, no, this is the game with asshole Mario.
Oh, look at that eye candy.
Chapter 2's pretty. They've also, let's say, nerfed Flurry's stage presence in a different way as well.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey, Colin, how are you?
I'm doing all right.
Good.
You're on to the.
Red literally just arrived in chapter 2. My favorite chapter.
Hmm.
Oh, it's some of my favorite characters in the game. What do you
There
know?
we go.
We're gonna see how they got to change the writing for Vivian after we meet Flurry.
Hmm.
Well, which I am a fan of it, actually.
Yeah, although I imagine it's not that much different at this part in the.
Well, no, this
in
part's not that different. It's pretty much the same.
Yeah. Yeah. This would be later on.
It's the next interaction with them.
Right.
Freaking kick Beldum in the teeth.
Now you can!
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh, get my hammer ready.
I forgot about that.
Me mallet.
Hey,
Me mallet.
I just had to pick it up. Vivian, for shame! Picking up someone's scraps. Disgusting. Greedy. I like the shadows quite a lot.
I mean, she's supposed to be a dick. She is one.
Yep.
It's perfectly cast character. You know?
Yeah, fucking hate her for it.
Yep.
Right,
And I
right.
love hating
Freaking
her for it.
sucks. I love hating her. Exactly. Love to hate.
Why are you hating her?
I-
That's just
I
how
hate-
As a
I
villain.
dislike her more than Grotus.
That's just how she
Yeah.
was made.
Yeah.
Because with Beldum it's personal. You know, that's why it, you know, personal. You're close
Yeah.
to the situation. Grotus is like this big maniacal thinker, you know. Grand.
Yeah, Brodus is not personal. He's just
Save
evil.
your games for later. Yeah. Don't know why I read that as something a little darker than that. Never mind.
Save your gains for later.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because if you die, you won't respawn otherwise. Never mind. It's
I
not how
forgot
it was
that
supposed to be,
Bob-Oms
right?
have a single point of defense. I could have checked the catalog to figure that out, though. I didn't.
Mm-mm.
Bonk.
Also, Red, the boos make boo sounds, and that shouldn't be shocking, but it's also just weird.
Good.
Oh, this is gonna feel so good.
20 years!
I've been waiting 20 years to do this.
Then Beldum ends up with
The stream caught up. I'm watching you do that.
Yeah.
My revenge.
and then Beldum has brain damage. That means that they can't fight.
I'm okay with that.
Time to fight the two shadows. And then you get Vivian, the one shadow.
Fight Vivian? No.
No, I meant the other one.
We freed Vivian.
What's the name of the one with the yellow hat again?
Marilyn.
Marilyn. Sorry, it's been a while. There we go. Boggy Woods and the Origami King engine. It's like a dream come true.
Yeah.
Also, nice first strike. No Swift.
Not that it meant anything.
How's the battle theme, Red?
Hmm.
Hey, don't forget, Vivian can take care of herself.
Yeah, although she's actually pretty weak in the first fight. Probably because she's feeling a little down.
Yeah. Hey, don't forget, Vivian can take care of herself.
Yeah, although she's actually pretty weak in the first fight. Probably because she's feeling a little down.
Someone's echoing there.
Sorry, I wanted to hear what the music was. There's no music in the Discord one, so
You're good.
I didn't think it would come through, but apparently.
Have you been primarily leveling up badge points?
Yeah, I did FP once,
Mhm.
but
I got to my point of a second FP level up at this point.
I was thinking like doing FP again next, but then I got more badges, and it's like,
No, I get that.
When I played Paper Mario 64, I prioritized health increases. And then when I played this game, I prioritized flower point increases. But I always said the next time I play Thousand Year Door, I want to go harder in on the badge points for more experimentation.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I'm thinking of doing.
you should do what I did on my last playthrough, and I'm gonna do here, where don't up HP at all unless you really feel like you need it.
That would definitely keep me on my toes.
That's
do like that idea.
what I recommend to people is you don't level up your HP unless you feel like I really need this to be a higher. Because it's very easy to just increase your HP when you really don't need to and shortchange yourself with more strategy options. Honestly, if we were going to talk meta, in Paper Mario 64, the most important stat is flower points, and in Paper Mario 1000 Year Door, the most important stat is badge points.
I mean, I can't argue with that. I still think there's purpose to raising your health, though. There's reason to do it if you want, not that you have to.
And in 64, because of the level cap, you're kind of
having
forced
more health in an RPG is extremely valuable.
Yeah, although in 1000 Year Door in particular, you can do a lot to avoid getting hurt.
Of course. That's part of the fun.
And there are even things that let you just get overpowered.
It's a
when you
nice
are
safety
hurt.
net, though, to go a little reckless if you want.
Yeah, and do you know what's the other thing, KG?
What's that?
A lot of enemies can't attack the back. Many of them can, but a lot of them can't attack the back. And every time you upgrade your partner, you basically get a free notable HP bump. So as long as you keep your partner in the front, you can have them take most of the damage.
That is a good strategy. Yeah.
A bit of a shield, yeah.
Yeah. Ryder says, "Gosh, I gave myself like 70 HP when I played TTYD the first time. I became a tank." Yeah, and that can be fun. That's what I'm saying. Like being like a tank, just go.
It's like that is a valid strategy. It's just different.
Yeah.
Well, my
again,
first
I like
playthrough,
that they encourage experimentation.
My very first playthrough, I had like over 100 HP by the time I got to the Shadow Queen, and I still couldn't beat her.
Oh dang. Well, yeah, because the opposite side of that is your attack damage is just so low, and your options are so limited with short amount of or low amount of badge points. Then that's also not good. So you definitely want to strike a balance.
The best way to accommodate for low health is to just have your entire inventory filled with the healing shrooms.
Life shrooms?
Yeah.
That sounds like a skill issue. Also, the more you level up your HP, the worse life shrooms are, because they heal only 10 HP.
True.
Which, the way I play 1000 Year Door, life shrooms stay as a full, if not close to full heal, pretty much my entire playthrough.
Yeah, pretty much with me, too. I mean, then again, I vary between how I play and everything, and I just prioritize BP over anything.
Oh, yeah, no, I only increase FP or BP if it's like, I should really get more of this.
But
FP, that's more common than HP.
Yeah, I don't really upgrade FP as much. I think the take it maybe 20.
I love having a ton of FP. You know why? Because it triggers my Mario and Luigi brain. I want FP.
I want to just keep spending on those special moves.
Exactly.
I can definitely get that. So
Like me playing Paper Jam, it's like, all right, drill, drill, drill,
I've
drill,
Drill.
wrecking ball, wrecking ball, wrecking ball, wrecking ball, drill, drill, wrecking ball, fire
me
flower,
re-
3D shell, wrecking ball, wrecking. Like, I'm exaggerating, but you know what I mean. Like I bust those moves out a lot. You know, like,
that's what makes it
I still
fun.
jump and hammer,
Yeah,
but you know.
I really like how this area looks though. Eh? Like I always
Oh,
liked it when I
yeah.
was a kid, like in the original, but this is like a notable upgrade. Yeah,
Yeah, they did a great job with
love the shimmering effects
Especially
and
the
stuff.
floor
from the
texture
leaves.
being of a higher quality is a really big deal, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it adds
more colors and more sheen.
I've done an FP only run in the original. So
You know what I want, Box? I want you to do a jump hammer run only Mario and Luigi game, like no bros attacks. I think you would be a good candidate to try that.
that'd be interesting. I'll try it sometime.
It
when
would
I
be
get
interesting. It'd be a little grindy, but like I bet you could pull it off.
around. Try that. That's a good idea. I'll put
Like
that
maybe
down.
starting. I would recommend starting with the Superstar Saga remake. It's probably the best one to try
hand
it out.
attacks time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You brought that down. That's a good idea.
Yay.
Okay, IKG. So
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
a Mario and Luigi game, but Mario's only allowed to jump and Luigi's only allowed to hammer, or something
Oh,
like that.
that's another interesting idea. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You have to stay in character.
Okay. I like it. I like it.
You're not. You can't have one do the other.
So if an enemy is like only vulnerable at the time to like being jumped on, and you're Luigi, you just can't attack.
Yeah.
Jeez. And vice versa. Oh, it's Flurry's house.
Underrated partner in the game.
Agreed. One of my favorite characters in the game.
No, to see if they nerfed her design.
No, her design is the same.
I guess
Okay. They didn't steal her butt? Or
Well, she never had a butt.
well, she's a
it's
clown.
true.
But
Well,
anyway.
I mean, they didn't do floof then. Okay.
Now,
I guess
she
I
still
just
has-
I don't know what
never-
it is, but
you
I
never
guess
were able to see Flurry from the back in the original.
I always like flirty
Those.
characters. It's just one of my favorite like archetypes. So I always have liked Flurry and Miss Mouse. You know.
Hey, Mario
It's
still
funny
gets
with that line.
sexually harassed in the remake. So
But before I make my stage comeback, I simply must whip my body and mind into shape. I'll just have to put on some makeup and make my beauty even more beautiful. Wait a moment.
Where's
my
necklace?
What?
Yeah.
No, it's gone. God,
mean,
I tell you, my.
I mean, for all we know, it could have been her butt. Like we never did get to look. Nintendo tends to do that in remakes and sequels.
I love how
They took my ass. I can't shit.
I always enjoy reading Flurry in like a very posh kind of tone. You know.
Oh yeah, she's definitely movie star diva kind of voice. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's 100% her.
Yeah, Mario gets all the ladies in this game. I don't know why.
he's a stud, apparently.
Go Mario.
You know, why is it only?
Yeah, I know,
why
you
can't-
can build a
why-
wall out of
Why is it
In
only
this game,
limited
this
to
game
that?
specifically, like
They
Because
keep
dating
commenting
women,
on the fact that he's a stud.
because Red, dating women is base.
Cringe.
hey,
You just hit a guy for giving
Hey!
a flower.
you take
Flower.
that back.
Look. Look, you know you can do it. FP.
Yeah, it might have helped you.
Red, you need to
Can't be
stop
having
being
those
jealous
handicaps.
of Koopy-Koo.
Did
It's not healthy.
you just assault that member of the audience who's going to give you a helpful item? Shake my head.
He was helping you cheat.
Also, I as someone who's very passionate about theater and like live music, obviously I love so much about this battle system, but I really just enjoy thinking very intently about the detail of Mario leaving the stage in the middle of performance, going into the audience, hitting somebody with a hammer, and then walking back on. I just think that's really funny. Like,
Yeah.
like it's just really funny to visualize. I
When-
really enjoy that.
When the you know, the classic like throwing tomatoes at the actor, but they fight back.
yeah, retaliation.
that one,
performance is
you know,
still going.
that one Bugs Bunny thing where he's like playing the piano, but then someone keeps coughing in the audience, so he just pulls out a gun and shoots him.
Right, I love that bit.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
good bit.
an odd idea just occurred to me for that mechanic. How they could have like changed it if they had stuck to this formula for like sequel games. What if they made it so the audience could throw to either you or your enemies, and you'd have to try and judge it based on which partners you have out and which races are considered allies to you, or
I
to
always
the
had an
enemy.
It could be
idea.
throwing a good thing at your enemy or a bad thing at the enemy.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say I always
and
had
same
the
to you.
idea of what if like I always had this idea where an enemy archetype. I haven't decided like what like Mario race would be, but like some enemy archetype in the crowd would launch themselves at you from the audience, like either through flying or propulsion or something. And then if
Bullet
you
bills in the crowd.
ooh, there you go, bullet bills. So a
Yeah.
bullet bill launches itself at you. It's got a little like a little pre-animation, so you know the timing, right? Like maybe it like bops a little bit up, then it shoots towards Mario, and then if you you can block, but if you press like the B button or something at the right time, you can hammer it at the enemy for like extra damage. Because you know what I'm basically describing. It's like Mario
Yeah,
Luigi
super
combat.
guarded into
Well,
the
yeah,
enemy.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
you can do that when super guarding pokies,
Oh,
for
true.
example.
You're right. Actually, yeah, you can. But taking that element of like the M&L games with that, I think that'd be cool. You know, I love that. I think the audience mechanic has enough room to grow that they could flat out just bring it back.
Yeah.
If they
Yeah.
don't, that's fine. They can still come up with other things in this battle system. But I would also be okay with that because I think there's enough.
The audience
that they
was
can
always
do.
cool, right?
Because like, as don't get me wrong, it's very in depth and fleshed out in this game. But I still
Yeah.
think they could push it even further.
It's
if they
just
wanted
such
to.
a good system with good
Yeah.
ideas that there's just so much you can do with it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So I'd be happy
Whereas-
if they brought it back.
and it's a shame that we
Ooh, fight
diverged
game.
on Super. Like as much as I like Super Paper Mario because the story is amazing in that,
Mhm.
if they had sort of stuck to these game mechanics, where would it have gone? Is kind of where I want to go because it never
You know-
came back to this really.
I wonder if
really.
someone made a video about that.
Yeah, geez.
You did?
I wonder if I had time to watch all. Of it.
Dark prognosticus.
I mean, that's one of
Yeah.
the shorter ones, so.
Yeah, but you know, it's
Writer,
for-
exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I got part way into that one, and it's just I don't know. I had other stuff I needed to do.
We
Like,
could
I like
definitely
that you take the time to make your very in-depth videos. I do appreciate that. It's just my own time in the day, right? Don't always have enough of it.
Yeah, it's okay. The Dark Prognosticus is a lot shorter than a review.
That's
It's what, like a
that's
half
true.
hour?
It's like I think I wanted to finish the review first and then go to that. Just like get the angle. It's just I usually make it 30 minutes in. And
By
then
the way,
I'm like,
something I noticed that's
you know.
really cool about all the reviews I've seen of this remake, every single publication constantly praises the combat system and how intricate
It's
it is.
really good.
But it's just
Yeah.
nice to see everybody like kind of rediscover that like this isn't just like
now you know what we were saying all these years. It
Right,
was
like,
just better.
Wait, they
Like,
had a
people-
point the whole time?
yeah
Yeah,
like,
it
no
was
but it,
just better.
right. But what I'm trying to say is it's one thing for people to be like, oh yeah, the combat system is really good, but for people to realize just how much there's how much there is to it and praise that, I
Yeah.
think is
Yeah.
I think that is going to send a very, very good message to the people upstairs. If you get me.
Hopefully, yeah. Like if
Yeah.
we can get more Paper Mario games with this game mechanic, then yeah, color me
Yeah.
interested in the games again because it's again Sticker Star happened and I didn't buy it and I didn't buy another one since. I know Origami King's done well for itself, but
Yeah,
it still
I look
hasn't
forward to
really
playing that.
I
enticed
think
me.
Origami King is in
Yeah,
a similar
spend
boat
money
to
on it.
Super Paper Mario of good, despite it being different instead of
Yeah,
Excuse me.
it's just that of the $80 Canadian games that
No,
are
I
out there, it's like
understand.
I would have needed to have unwavering faith in the franchise, right? But
Yeah,
I can't
honestly-
say that I have that.
I'm gonna be real. I think that Paper Mario is overall an actually pretty well off series, despite the frustrations of fans like ourselves.
Yes.
Is
Yeah.
because in actuality, it's kind of just Sticker Star.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
Color
kind
Splash
of.
would have been a low note, but
Even
yeah,
as
it would have
mixed as
been.
Color Splash is,
Yeah.
the series has never been such a shitty series outside of like when Sticker Star happened.
I can relate to that
Yeah.
because that revelation you're having, Harain, is how I feel about the Mega Man X series. Because on one hand, with Ron, we get really down into the nitty gritty and are kind of frustrated by like half the series for different reasons.
Yeah.
But then overall we go, well, but if we zoom out, the series is actually rather good. It's just like one or two really bad eggs, you know. So I get that
Yeah.
feeling where sometimes if you zoom in so much, you lose the
can be
big
frustrated.
picture.
You can be
Say-
frustrated
I
with
can
the
say-
series that is now without still stepping back and saying that doesn't mean what we've been getting is bad.
Yeah,
Just-
Yeah,
I've tried.
yeah,
I've
it's
tried
like-
to do that with Mega
and
Man X.
on the other hand, it's also the franchise is still getting games. There are a lot of really good franchises out there that just don't get games anymore, and even if the games aren't quite up to the par
Not
that we
Mario
had come
Luigi.
to expect. Yeah, yeah, that even if they aren't living quite up to the standards that maybe got set early in the series, it's still
more
you know,
chances.
still going, and it has been they have been improving. So even if they haven't reached that sort of golden level again, it's still, Sticker Star sucked, Color Splash was better, and Origami King was better than
Yep.
the last
I
one.
mean,
So,
yeah, Melly's
you know,
right. I'm convinced not.
we're on an, yeah.
I'm convinced not a lot of people actually play Color Splash.
No, I really don't think people have played it.
I
much,
think
besides
Melly's
the
right
sales
on
figures
the-
being bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I
just
haven't
don't
played
think-
it either, but it's still like,
I think people
Yeah.
saw Sticker Star 2 and then didn't give it another thought, and I don't think that's quite fair. I mean,
Kinda,
it is
yeah.
Sticker Star 2, but like
it was
It's
two in the
also
way that
not-
they improved it.
it's not
Yeah.
just Sticker Star 2. I think is the better way to put it. You know,
Yeah,
it's
Sticker
more
Star
than
1.5.
No,
Yeah.
it's more like Sticker Star like fucking
6.
3 or 4.0 or more.
Yeah.
You know, like it's a pretty good deal ahead.
yeah. Well, with this doing well though, I'm hoping we at the very least we can
Oh,
start to get like the
got
creativity
dialogue.
of the characters.
Are we ready for Trans Vivian?
Okay.
She was always
Well, I think that happens in the next scene.
No, it's this cutscene.
Was it?
This is oh no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's
I
the
thought
next
I-
one.
I
fucking
was
idiot.
not. No, Red. I wasn't watching the lead up to that. I turned around and saw the Shadow Sirens.
Yeah, it's the next one, not that one.
Fucking idiot.
Shut. Anyway,
It's localization quite a bit. This new localization because I don't remember Beldam's dialogue being as sharp in the original.
I think that was
that was
mostly
pretty-
the same.
that
Although
line
it felt
was
like
mostly the same.
it felt like the beginning of that scene was shorter though. Like it cut directly to Vivian calling Beldam out for
It could
having
just
it.
be
I thought there was a bit of dialogue before that. But
It could
I
come down to
don't
just some
remember specific-
word choice, but it definitely feels like it just feels really well written. Like
Oh yeah,
just
by and large, I
this
am
this
very
new
happy with
translation
this
is just so
relocalization.
good. Yeah, I like it.
Most of my favorite parts of the game from the original English localization are still here. And a lot of the new things I've been enjoying. Even like the more subtle changes have been
Yeah,
pretty
so
fun.
sort of like they're trying to do the writing. Like, what if we didn't have the limitations that were assumed to be there at the time, and maybe even were justifiably there at the time? You know.
Yeah, no, there's a few things that they've actually made censored from the English release originally, but I think the gains outweigh the losses.
Which I think that was always likely because the original game was
So did
really
I.
pushing it in some aspects.
Yeah,
In a
no,
way
it's
that I
fine.
really enjoyed, but in a way that felt like not contemporary, you know. So it's nice that at least what they chose to kind of uncensor
They
is
took the
more
right
appropriate.
priorities.
Right, that's
Yeah.
a good way of putting it. Whereas other things that were a little pushing the age rating, you know, softening them, then I'm
Yeah,
fine.
my biggest criticism is that it's not my idealized 100% 1,000-year door script.
Right.
But it's
I mean,
better
that's where you
than
get
the one
into
I
like
had
Star Wars
before.
territory, where you're never really gonna get like the.
Well, I'm just have a mod that replaces all the dialogue with the original.
We are the three Shadow Sisters. Also, no, I don't prefer the original dialogue holistically. That's the thing.
I think he means the original Japanese dialogue. I think translated.
Well, that's also not better.
No, was it?
I like a lot of things in
No, was it not?
localization.
Okay.
See, if you don't know, Colin, the remake has a brand new translation. Like, it's different.
It's actually
Okay.
very similar to the original Japanese.
Yeah.
Sisters
Okay.
makes us less mysterious and scary. How many times must I remind you?
Can I offer sirens?
Yeah. Really.
Sis, I'm sorry. It's just, it makes me really happy when you call me your sister, so... God, that is... I really think that's a well-handled line right there, honestly.
Thousand
And it's a
Door
good-
remake has an 88 on Metacritic right now.
And that's a good setup, too, for, like, Chapter 4 to go deeper into Vivian.
Yeah.
Because, like,
Sure.
it
Tells
makes
you
you
more
start-
what they
it
mean.
makes your brain start going, why does she feel specifically
Mhm.
that it's
Happy about that. Yeah.
happy about being called a sister? What's up with that? If you didn't know the Vivian trans thing, that would not immediately be like that's a bit weird. What's going on with that? And then Chapter 4 goes double down.
Double Down? That's a great piece from Sonic Lost World soundtrack. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Also, this is one of my favorite
It's
tracks.
not the original English translation copy pasted? What are you talking about? That's not what they said in English at all.
Remember, beat the shit out of her.
I've played this game since around the time it came out. I've done it so many times. No, they never said that. They talked about Vivian being ugly.
Also,
And they-
I'm pretty sure this title is basically the same, but
The tattle is the same. Yeah, that's fine.
but I've been seeing a lot of people on Twitter shipping Gubella with Vivian because of this line.
Oh God.
She might be even cuter than I am. They changed the last line, though.
Well,
Wow, I think I might be jealous.
Yeah. Also, like, she calls Koopy cute, so people are going along with by Goombella.
She could be. She could be.
I mean,
But she also seems to be very aware of how cute other girls are and maybe insecure about it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it wasn't for kissing Mario, then like that's the only bit of heterosexuality she displays, I think.
Mm.
I mean, that's valid, but, it's the only sexuality explicitly.
Foreshadowing. Right, Ryder found fun.
You didn't even get a
stand-
turn yet.
We stand the trans queen.
I love all of the Vivian support. I do hope some people do take it in a direction where I feel like not like they mean well, but like kind of taking away the character's agency a bit. Like, let's not forget Vivian like can take care of herself. I feel like some people kind of forget that. Like, she's not like this helpless character who's trans. Like, that's not, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. She is in an abusive situation.
If that was the case, that would not be very good.
She
Um,
is a character who needs help in the sense that...
Oh
if-
no, of course.
Well, I was going to say, in the sense that if it was not for Mario coming around, she would have been stuck in the cycle of abuse for who knows how long.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But she doesn't just have a gallant knight in shining armor save her. She fights back. I think it's actually a pretty well-rounded way of looking at the problem.
I agree with that. 100%.
I set Bella on fire.
I don't think I've ever blocked Vivian's attack.
I super
Well-
guarded it the other day.
Well, Vivian, Vivian missed Maryland the one I super guarded.
Those are hard ones to get. I just haven't gotten it yet.
I can't verify whether or not the Fiery Jinx or Maryland's Lightning are super guardable. Does I?
Like that they brought over the Japanese translation without the less intended transphobia. That's exactly what I wanted. I don't think they were trying to be transphobic in the original Japanese, but it was 2004. People didn't. The way people talked about these issues were a little different.
Ooh, that was really good use of Fire Flower Bed. Nice. Always a good item for hitting multiple targets.
Red got really lucky, last night, I think, with a mystery. It was funny.
Yeah, no, Melly, you're absolutely correct. I agree. Yeah. No, Vivian is definitely put in a very difficult position. Like, it makes sense to sympathize with her. Like, you should, absolutely.
God, you
I just meant that, like,
God. Actually,
but she's also well-rounded, like Kareem was saying. Like, she's not like a
poison
damsel.
effect lasts, not last as long as the usual.
No clue.
We're talking about unintended transphobia.
Yeah, I
with
just
Beldam.
realized
I was
that-
talking about things like the tattle from Goombella
I just realized it was kind of
not the best
pointless
written in the
to.
original.
I just realized it was pointless to do that, Sweet Treat, because I'm about to level up.
Whatever.
Well, that's okay.
I'm totally fine with Beldam being transphobic, which she still is in this. It's just not as explicit. Like, it is transphobic to reject your sister's identity on any basis when she's trans, to just go and say, no, I'm not going to acknowledge that. Like, that's transphobia.
Right.
Even if she doesn't literally say, you're a man in this localization, that doesn't mean she's not being transphobic. And given that they might be just trying to set up a bit more of a tease for Chapter 4 to go more into Vivian, that's fine. I actually like how it's handled.
The worst thing about Sweet Treat is if you accidentally hit a poison mushroom like right away. That's such a bad feeling.
That last bit was extended a bit.
Yeah, I like the little flash dialogues there.
Okay, more BP.
I noticed they made bingos easier.
Also very
Mm,
satisfying
quick
to
camera
finish
reviews
a fight in
later.
this game with a super guard. Very nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's always fun.
Nicely done.
Was kind of hoping to finish that like that.
And you did.
It's still a little awkward getting used to the new timings, but I am getting the hang of it a bit.
I can tell. Yeah, you're doing a fine job. I'm gonna go overturn my logic and I'll be right back.
I don't know how true it is, but I think Box said last night that all of the frame numbers have been rounded up one. If they were like an odd number.
So it would be 2 frames.
Yeah, it would be 2 frames to Super Guard or 4 at 60 FPS. Assuming, that that's exactly correct.
Assuming that Box didn't lie to us.
Well, Box also didn't test it himself. He heard it from other people, so this is like a game of telephone.
But so that means if this does get like a enhanced version on the next console that is 60 FPS, that it's gonna be easier than the original.
Probably.
Because that'll be 4 frames at 60.
Yeah, I mean, it's still easier at 30 anyway, because that's still more time.
Yeah. But even easier.
Well, with more responsive controls and the same reaction time frame, yes, I understand.
All right.
Alright.
All right.
Alright.
Right on.
All right.
Alright.
I'm Brown,
What?
and this is Game.
Hi, I'm Brown, and this is Gay. That sounded a little bit like Friday. Did everybody else think that? Like the way I did it? I don't know. Friday's a good mutual of ours.
He's only here on Thursdays.
It's
I don't
Thursday.
They defanged it in terms of foreshadowing. If Beldam just said that Vivian was a man, it wouldn't be foreshadowing. It would just be, oh, that's their relationship. Vivian's trans, she's a transphobe. And I'm not saying that that's a bad direction to take. That's what the original script did. I'm just saying that that's not foreshadowing. That's just different.
Yeah, the door
I'm okay
doesn't
with the
open
direction
up
they're
all the
going.
way, so they wouldn't actually see her through the door.
My eyes!
I also know that Vivian in Chapter 4 acknowledges that the bullying given her gender identity hurts a lot. Like, they do directly acknowledge that this does have to do with her identity. This isn't, like, obscured or anything.
Sugar.
Flurry.
Okay.
No! I just got a poison bingo! My first bingo in the game!
Nice. I already had like 2 or 3 bingos by now.
Well, Ben, according to you, I have some things in common with Mario in this game.
Oh.
You know what I mean.
Huh.
I get what you were saying now. It's a compliment, AG. Just take it.
Okay.
Now, what you don't know is that
Jeez, look how aggressive that kiss is. She's like, so common.
Mario actively says no in this instance.
Sexual harassment.
Get SA'd in Paper Mario. Jeez.
Where's Paper Saul Goodman when you need him?
Rhett, you know what the bingo didn't take in... You know what I didn't take account for with the bingo?
Huh?
It dropped me into danger, which buffed Mario's attack a lot.
Yeah, you got danger badges on.
Aw, yeah, baby.
Is this just a roundabout poison strats on Fables?
I felt that too, where I get the poison bingos more when I'm trying to avoid them than I get actual bingos when I'm aiming for them, and it's annoying.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen Toadette's cameos in this remake.
They replaced her with Toad.
Wait, actually?
No.
I was gonna say, why would they do that? That doesn't make any sense.
Replace who?
Okay. Toadette.
Oh,
with
no.
Toad.
Okay.
Toadette's
No.
just fine.
I didn't believe Ben. I was just like, why would they do that? That makes no sense.
Toadette's actually on the shit list of characters. Bye-bye, Toadette.
Blurry
Is it
back
because of
sprite.
her-
This is weird.
Is it because of her war crimes in Paper Jam? You can't tell me that's not true. Like, if you've played Paper Jam, you know she's a war criminal.
She's a war
right?
criminal.
Like, it's not up for debate. I'm sorry.
It's the facts of life.
It's just... And in Captain Toad, she's an archaeologist? Question mark? Adventurer? Explorer? Something? By the way, Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker is not a game I talk about much, but a game that I really, really like.
Treasure
I
tracker.
don't think it would have been better for them to stick closer to the Japanese translation of The Thousand Year Door, because the exact language they used was not the best. And not just when they were having actual transphobes talking. Like, the way other parts of the game talked about Vivian were not ideal. I think that it's generally better the way they've handled it.
Yeah, let's be honest. Like the original translation, in many places was not intentionally, but it was very,
Dated.
Very dated. Oh my!
It was
you cannot-
2004. Like,
and it was 2004. But what
That's
I'm
why I
saying
give
is,
them a
with
big
a modern
pass,
modern lens, there's no way you can put that.
It's
in
2024
Are you kidding
as
me?
a remake. Like, we're
You
not just
shouldn't.
gonna drop that here.
Yeah, like sometimes people are giving the original game too much credit in that regard. Like, no, at least when it comes to the English version, no, it was not it's not all that. You know?
I do think open transphobia, racism, or misogyny would belong if it's in the context of, talking about them as an issue, not
like a flawed
treating them
character
as a
like
norm.
Beldam. Yeah.
So, like, I mean, I agree that I would prefer to get rid of open transphobia in terms of things like Goobella's tattle saying, wait, is Vivian actually a guy or something, which wasn't the best way of handling it.
That's kind of cringe, yeah, from a modern perspective. Yeah.
But I think having Beldam be an open transphobe is fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's the
because of how it's written. Yeah. Yeah, I think Melly's on the same page. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's a complex thing, for sure, but... All right,
that's actually, again, why I don't like the change of the catcalling being gone. That was the whole point, was that it was a gross, seedy city with open, just catcalling of a random girl because they look at her as helpless and prey.
Right.
And then Goombella being the kick-ass who goes, yeah, fuck off. I preferred that in the original localization. They're always going to change things in some small way.
Yeah,
and
that's literally their job.
Like, if people are going to get super pissed...
There's a difference between translation and localization. The localization, by nature, by definition, you're changing something.
By and large, I like this script more than the original. There are a few things I like about the original more, but most of the choices they've made, I think, were the right one. If I was the one doing the script, yeah, it would turn out slightly differently. But I'm very happy with it.
Again, you can't make your own version of A New Hope. We can't make our own version of Thousand Year Door. But you can have a preference. That's fine.
Sure you can, kid. It'll have blackjack and hookers.
Okay, in your version. Got it. Okay. Also, I genuinely got like a belly laugh when the first time I blew away the paper and saw the glowing secret entrance. Like that's
not like it said secret entrance.
It's seriously like that. I think was one of the funniest moments in the game for me.
I like how they don't even acknowledge it afterwards, even though
it just happens.
Like it's funny. Like normally, Paper Mario. These games are really good about world building and consistency. Like obviously they don't go by real world logic, but they have their own logic, right? Now, what's funny, the reason the secret entrance thing is funny is because it's a blatant assassination of that idea, where they intentionally make a joke out of the fact that there's no reason this should exist and the way it looks in the universe. So it's literally just done for a gag, and that's like a meta joke, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty clever. Like that goes deep. So that made me laugh really, really hard the first time I saw that.
Yeah, that one was great. And the fact that they don't acknowledge it as if this break in the universe doesn't exist is an icing on the cake.
Yeah.
Like, they set up the whole joke to just not land on purpose. They do not punchline it.
I mean, Lazaga Man, I suppose, but I feel like from what I've heard, Vivian's interpretation in this remake is largely praised, not like, I don't know. I feel like most people like it. Like, I don't think there's a controversy. There is no controversy.
I mean, there's a controversy amongst some people who are like, oh my god, they made Vivian trans, what the fuck? But like, I don't.
Yeah, I'm not talking about those
whatever.
people. I'm talking about like the people who know what's going on.
Like,
Like, there's no controversy. People like it.
I don't,
I
know.
could.
I don't
look,
give
I
a
could be
shit what some
super-
random transphobes online have to say.
Yeah, I don't care.
If we're gonna be super nitpicky about like the exact way they handled it, maybe, but like I think they did a good job so far.
Oh yeah, Melly, you're right. They do. Yeah, they do set up the secret entrance thing. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they set it up because he says it's not like it's gonna say secret entrance, but that's why it's funny that they don't acknowledge it when it does, because they acknowledge the fact that it wouldn't.
Right. Or the fact that there's no reason the Punis would have that there at all. Also, hi George Garcia. Welcome.
Welcome back.
Guys, red's at my favorite part of the game. The Blackley Woods tree.
I can't wait for tomorrow.
I was sitting here mapping out my attacks, right, and like, oh god, how am I going to defeat the 7 health enemy? It's going to have to take another turn, and then I remembered, wait, I
Beat
do
him in
8
one hit.
damage.
Again, I love the out of place mechanical doors in this tree. Like it's like there's only like 2 of them, but it's really funny.
Yet they were installed by the X-Nuts.
Right. I understand that. It's just the contrast is really
I like how
really
that's the
strong.
like the only thing they did. They just made a few doors and there's no other like stuff. I guess there's like one room with some like crates or whatever, but
Well, they also put in bombs.
well, yeah.
And the cages, presumably. I don't think they had a dungeon in here before.
I mean, you don't know what the Punis are up to.
I hope they didn't.
Well, I guess Lasagna Man, but those people are just uninformed, so it really doesn't matter. And plus, if you're actually informed, then this as soon as you saw this remake announced, you realize that the translation was different.
I genuinely think if you didn't know Vivian was trans and you were familiar with the game before and you played this and were like, what the fuck? It takes a quick Google search to find out what's going on.
Like
Yeah.
her being trans was like one of the most well-known like bits of trivia.
Did
about
you
the game.
know?
Like,
Nor was it really that subtle in the game itself, even if you're living under a rock. Like the game made it pretty clear without just explicitly saying it.
Nah, I'm happy. There's always going to be cons of making a certain decision but would have been better to do it this way or that way, but like, I think of all the pros and cons, they picked one of the best routes they could have. So, I'm happy. I don't know.
All right, but let's talk about Peanut Butter now. We've talked enough about Vivian.
When can we whack Peanut Butter with a hammer?
I would love for these the Punis to come back in some form. Even like a minor role, I think that'd be great.
I was talking earlier today. I think it was
there's a couple of them on like Francis's shelves.
That's true. That is true. You're right. Imagine a Punio partner in a new game.
Ooh. God, they keep
I
saying
got
goo.
myself out of danger by accident. Oops. I healed 1 too many hit points.
All right, I just came up with a concept for a new Paper Mario game. I'm not kidding. Can I share it?
Go ahead.
So, battle system like this game, the main innovation is that not only do Mario and the partners have attacks, they have like partner attacks, like Mario and Luigi. So
Okay.
I'm imagine a Punio partner, like a character who's a Puni, and they blow bubbles that Mario can jump on, and then if you do both action commands in sequence, you get like massive damage. What do you think?
Be fun. Yeah.
I think that'd be cool. That'd be a good way to innovate on partners. Oh,
I
and,
do
and
think
I
it-
imagine these moves would cost like more FP. You know,
I actually think that it could be a replacement for the special move system.
actually, that's a good idea. Yeah, yeah.
No, I killed Gundella. That was a mistake.
Yes. How could you?
Oh, that's a change. I don't think you could do that even with Quick Swap before. I swapped out Gumbella's corpse, and Flurry was able to act immediately.
George Garcia said, "I'm about to leave the stream to pick up a copy of the game." There you go.
Hey.
Have fun.
Wait, how's Gumbella rereading the title to me if she's dead?
Hmm.
I love the little animations of the partners' heads when you select them in the quick ring. That's cute. Like Flurry does a little like wink.
Oh my god, the fucking piercing defense of the stage background on Buzzy Beetles. That's crazy.
That's some good RNG.
The fact that the falling stage pierces defense is a friggin' wild change in niche situations.
I definitely think it was needed. Because while it is niche, there were times in the original game where it was going to happen and then nothing happens because it doesn't pierce the enemy's defense. And then it just felt like kind of a waste. Like it's kind of like a fart in the wind. You know?
After all that.
Yeah. So like I like it now. Like I like
Well,
it's going to do something. You know what I mean?
Well, it's like I got a lineup of fuzzies, or of Buzzy Beetles, you know?
Buzzy Beetles. Yeah.
And like one of them was at 1 HP, so it just died.
Perfect.
One of them was close to death, and the other one just got into a 1-hit range because it was 1 HP too high for me to finish off.
Like I can see why people would disagree, but I just like the idea with the stage hazards in the remake that like as the player, you have the ability to protect yourself from them. Because that's the Paper Mario mentality. You know, blocking, right? But
Yeah.
I don't think the enemy should be able to. So I actually like that it's not balanced like that anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, I mean, obviously enemies can be hurt, but I mean, like, the fact that it goes through defense, I think that's cool. Because it doesn't feel like nothing. If you're just fighting an enemy with defense, and it's just like, well,
No,
that happened. You know, it's small, but like, I prefer this.
And I like
sensitivity
that.
on body
I'm-
slams actually is a bit higher.
I also like the fact that when like a stage light or something's about to fall, they actually give you a bit of a cue first, which just makes it more reasonable to block than it was before.
That's good. Yeah,
they're
it wasn't quite as telegraphed as I think it probably should have been originally. So that's good to hear.
So like, there's really no reason people should be whining about this.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's a good change. Yeah, I agree, Mario. Red Wildfire, like they can be annoying, but generally they just add to the chaos and fun of it. And you know, again, the theatrics of it. I like it. I like when things fall apart on the stage. Sometimes I wish it even happens more often. I guess I'm just chaotic like that. I don't know.
The biggest thing I like about the stage hazards is that they prevent battles from ever going 100% as you like mathematically intend them to go.
You can't go on autopilot as much.
You
as well.
have to be aware of what's going on.
Yeah. That's a good foil for autopilot.
And that's
And it's
why
not
they
that you can't fight against it.
the fog and Flurry, because Flurry and Bobbery can.
Yeah, you can always
Right.
do something about every hazard. None of them are things you don't have control over.
Yeah, and Bobbery's attacks played a part in activating. He can also get rid of it.
You have moves that can cause stage hazards to happen, and you can have moves that can deactivate stage hazards.
Oh, Gale Force, you are so strong.
I'm worried they might have buffed it. I'm still not sure.
What? Really? What makes you think they actually buffed it?
I went into a fight with two Clefts, and they both immediately got Gale Forced away, which felt a little like,
Could have just been RNG.
I mean, that
It could've.
can
It could've.
happen in the original.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
it
just
can
saying,
happen.
It is up to RNG, so don't
It is
take
up
that
to
with a grain of
RNG.
salt.
I'm not sure,
Okay.
but that was a little sus. It was like,
You guys were the ones that actually taught me that Bobbery get rid of the fog. Remember when I did the latter part of my playthrough on stream with you guys?
Yeah.
I remember you telling me that because I thought only Flurry could, but yeah.
No, all
still probably
Babaru's
can.
explosions.
You can also use
Very
items
nice.
too, like the explosive items and the ice storm item.
I
gets rid of-
like-
Ice Storm. Yeah.
I like fog because I have the ability to control whether I want it or not. If I don't want it there, I use a move that gets rid of it. But if I do want it, because it also makes the enemies have a hard time hitting me, I can leave it there.
Right.
It is a pro and con that gives me a choice of if I want which pro and con I want to use.
Also, I
I will
noticed
tell. I will say the funniest thing is when you have an enemy do like a really aggressive charge animation at you, and because of the fog, they just flat out miss. Like that again. That kind of slapstick makes me laugh because it's just miss.
It's kind of funny when it's because of your when you
Dodgy?
get lucky, because then you get the sound effects.
Yeah, the sound effect with the lucky.
I love when Bowser misses and he just stomps on the ground angrily.
Oh yeah, that's right. He actually has the animation. Oh, finally, I get to see Miss Mouse.
Interesting that this cutscene, it happens when you as you enter and it doesn't cut away at all.
Hmm. Hey, Red.
Hmm.
I most certainly do not approve. God, what a great game. This game's just amazing.
Miss Mouse posing before leaving.
I might actually have to put this over Paper Jam. It was a close tie when I made my... or it was close to a tie, I should say, when I made my tier list.
Fleur,
This
you just knocked
might
the
actually
stage
be
over.
my second favorite Mario RPG currently.
I love this game.
I think I'd still put Dream Team over it, but other than that, I have to say my opinion of this game's actually gone up since I played it, and you can partially thank the remake for that actually. So
The remake does address some things that are oh, that's really cool.
it does, yeah, it helps a lot. I haven't even played it, which I know is weird, but
I mean, yeah, I do know that the fog can throw off your game plan if there's a very specific character you want in mind, but that's what I like about the stage hazards is that they prevent you from just doing a set-in-stone immediate strategy with no foils to stop you. So, I take that with it.
I just think the mechanics fun, and I also like that it's equal amongst you and the enemies.
Yeah, no, I think that
Absolutely.
the fact... I like that the stage hazards are a two-way thing. But yeah, I've said it before, but my favorite Mario RPG is Thousand Year Door, followed by Dream Team, followed by Bowser's Inside Story.
Okay.
And then followed by Origami King. So,
Then Partners in Time,
yeah.
because I knew you had that one pretty high. Yeah.
Partners in Time I'd have there, and then Paper Mario 64, Super Paper Mario,
Okay.
probably Mario and Rabbids around here, maybe, or maybe other Mario and Luigi games first.
Hmm.
I'd need to finish Mario and Rabbids.
How far did you get?
Not very, but enough to have gotten a good feel for the game's gameplay loop.
Okay, that's nice.
It's a good game. It's rather fun. I honestly did not consider the possibility of, I'm going to play a tactics RPG, turn-based tactics game with fun movement, until I played that.
It sounds antithetical, yeah. But then
And then I played that game. I was like, holy shit, this is a turn-based tactics game with fun movement.
I like that in that game. If you strategically go through an enemy space, you can just like slide tackle.
You know what's one of my favorite things about it that most tactics games don't use because it's a goofy, unrealistic kind of strength to just give you?
What's up?
You know how in a game like Fire Emblem, for example, you have a diamond radius of how far you can go?
Yeah.
And it's not like you can go all the way to one side of your radius and go all the way to the other side in one move. Because that would be moving like twice the distance. Your range of movement in Mario and Rabbids is not, this is how far you can go. It's, you can move within this square on your turn. So you can go slide into somebody on the opposite side of your movement range, and then go to the other side of it in one move.
Oh, wow.
Even though that's moving twice as far as what you should be able to move. Or really 3 times as far because of they're back again. Like, it does not make any realistic sense, but it allows you to do really silly stunts and just say, this movement range is my playground. It's fun. I like it.
We have Natural Nova in the chat who says, oh, hey, I'm on chapter 5 right now. What are you thinking of the remake so far, Red?
Great.
It is pretty good.
He asked for Red Hooray, not you. Excuse me.
He didn't ask for anyone specifically. He just said dude.
But I assumed it was the red guy.
You know what they say about assumptions? You talk to Professor Frankly.
Right. My L. My bad.
Anyway, I was called for dinner, so you guys can answer the questions without me at this point.
Okay. All right,
I'll be back.
Okay. I love these characters. It was Marty, was it?
Martio.
T-O. She. Understood. Understood. We're looking for something called the Crystal Shard. Their Kirby music.
And one more thing.
Okay, Uncle.
Yeah, I've heard they added some new stuff post game. Not sure what they are, aside from like one thing I got spoiled on.
Yeah, we agree, Natural Nova. They said, although so far I'm very impressed by the attention to detail in basically every little piece of this game. Oh wait, you can actually like send the Punies all over at once. That's definitely different.
Oh,
I don't remember it being nearly as powerful, do you?
uh,
Like the gust of it.
it's not too hard when it's just a small group. It's when there's 100 of them that it.
Oh, true. Okay, I guess we'll put that to the test. But
Actually, you can like now if you get too many items and you need to like toss one, you can like just use one right there instead of having to like toss something, use something, and then pick it up again. That's nice.
that
Anyways,
is nice.
I now have 3 shine sprites. Later. Let's go level up Flurry. Yes, I think I have enough star pieces to get a flower saver P, so I'll get that one back. Debris.
Dick leaving Goombella.
Yeah, she'll find her way.
Absolutely heartless.
He's a monster.
You go over here. Have access to warp room on both sides.
Yeah, the new soundtrack is just lovely. Absolutely lovely. The Paper Mario team at Intelligent Systems, they have some incredible composers. Especially, I want to say, like, Color Splash onwards. You know? I mean, Sticker Star. I mean, really, every Paper Mario game has had quite a nice soundtrack. Even the original Thousand Year Door, which I sometimes harp on for its original soundtrack, like, all of them are very good at a minimum. So it's a pretty high bar, but they seem to just keep raising it with their new styles, more instrument types, more genres.
And this one just went like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
then let's go even farther.
Right. Right, Box, exactly. Oh yeah, ranking up Flurry before doing most of the dungeons. Good idea. I didn't think about that.
Just have lip lock just available.
Oh yeah. Here to power up more? for a small fee. Hey, it's Luigi. Oh yeah, did you already talk to him?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, flower saver.
Heard about the Waffle Kingdom. Princess Eclair. Oh no, it's gonna take so long to get back there. Oh no. Yeah, Lord. Yeah, that's true. I think the Paper Mario composers have really started to play around with genres a lot more, starting with Color Splash. But I've heard that absolutely these are very, very talented composers, so they make it work. So is your goal, Red, to basically do like a chapter a night? Or just kind of going with the flow?
A chapter a night would be good. Like, some of these might go on for a while, because, like, the first hour of this one was just doing troubles.
Right,
But,
of course. Not a hard rule.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it goes on too long, I'll, cut it off when I need to.
Yeah,
What do you mean we're here till 1 a.m.?
Lord Crump doesn't get to feed until like 3 a.m. Oh.
Dungeon's not that big.
Yeah, you're right. It's not gonna take that long, especially for a veteran. But
Okay, now to actually continue with the tree.
Just pretend that that whole thing up until now didn't happen.
Maybe they also give you like a little spot to indicate where you should stand when blowing them. Probably also helps with this.
yeah, that is nice. I like it. All right, George Garcia's back. He got the game. He left. He got it. He came back.
Nice.
That's awesome. Congratulations. Natural Nova said, also to state what you guys have probably already said, Vivian being trans is actually the coolest thing ever. As a trans girl myself, it's genuinely so empowering and amazing. Well, I'm really happy for you then, especially in that case, since it's a personal touchstone for you. But yeah, no, we pretty much, yeah, everybody in this group, in this call is quite happy with the results. So yeah, that's awesome. These enemies a lot. The Piters, they're fun to fight, and it's really satisfying to get the timing on blocking their webs when they shoot them at you. Very satisfying. Took me a bit though. They definitely tripped me up when I started the chapter on my playthrough. Ooh, careful, Goombella's in a little bit of trouble there. Oh, the stream didn't catch up. You swapped in Flurry. I see.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Flurry definitely goes higher. It's an interesting change. Maybe they just wanted more of a weighty impact? I don't know. I've always loved Flurry's animation when she gets hit. She goes like, ooh! And I also like Mario's where his head's just cocks back, like, oh. Like, you know that Harain, that sound Harain makes when he gets hit in a game, just like, like that's like the embodiment of that. I think you would understand. All right, George, have fun. Enjoy the goat. So you're getting a lot of use out of the partner ring, which is nice.
To kind of remind myself that it's there.
Right, I understand. You played the original so many times. Yeah, that's just really convenient, keeping the pace up. Especially when you get Yoshi, because you know Yoshi is basically like a fast travel option in itself. Just being able to go zoop zoop, like now that's like a 2-button press instead of like 4 or something. I don't know, something like that. Not like the Thousand Year Door, you know, was particularly like, you know, struggled with pacing or like getting around much, but that's nice because the game doesn't have the 64 spin. That's like the one thing that makes it feel a little slower, I guess, but it's not that big a deal. Especially when you get Yoshi.
Smaller, so
And actually that's probably the biggest reason it doesn't really matter is because the environments are so much smaller. Yeah, much tighter. I get where you're coming from, Nova. I can see that. Yeah, I guess it's a case of like they didn't want to change too much, but wanted to improve the backtracking. I think what they came up with is smart, but I get what you mean. If they actually went further with reworking some of those things,
I feel like the main thing at this point is just that the trouble center should allow you to take in more than one quest at a time.
Agreed.
That would solve a lot of like because you know having to go back and forth between Petalburg and Rogueport when like you could just make one visit to Petalburg to do everything you need there if you could just accept them all.
Right. Or even if they wanted to include that sense of like that sense of focus with the troubles and not letting you take as many as you want, I could understand that. But then how about maybe like 3 or 5 at a time? Would be a good compromise, you know, if not just all of them. Because then you could get into a routine like, okay, I finished a chapter, I'm gonna accept all of the new troubles and then move on, you know, kind of thing, and then come back. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
But again, it's still better than how it was in the original. So. Like, as much as I think the first Paper Mario game is better about backtracking, I guess maybe Chapter 6 is an exception, but
Chapter 6 is an exception of what?
I will say, oh hey, I will admit that the kind of the catch with Paper Mario 64 is there's a lot more dead air in some of the environments of just nothing happening, just walking forward. So I guess it is kind of like, it's not. So, to be fair, Thousand Year Door, it's not like entirely better than Paper Mario 64, right? So.
I mean, I just think,
Yeah.
like, in general, I would say this game has mostly better level design, but there are some aspects where it's not. Like, maybe the games are, like, a bit on par, because, like, each one has something
That's
over
usually
the
what I
other.
think of it.
Yeah, I can kind of get down with that idea.
Thousand Year Door does have the most, like, in-your-face moments of bad backtracking, but...
I guess I would say Thousand Year Door's level design has the higher highs and the lower lows.
Yeah.
I would usually agree with that. It's just 64 has moments like Chapter 2 that make me go, ugh.
I know that does. Yeah, I know. Or like Chapter 6 backtracking, I know you hate, but
Look,
like...
On the flip side, I don't think there's any level design that's as competently handling exploration in Thousand Year Door, to be fair, as Chapter 5 in 64.
Oh, 100%. That's like what every chapter could be.
My problem is that I don't think people talk about 64's level design like the whole game is like that, where it's really not.
True. Like I was just saying before you got here, there's a lot of dead air. Like just areas where there's just nothing but walking forward. Which is not what you want either, right? Like, even if it is an original area, it's not going through the same hallways like in Chapter 4 of Thousand Year Door. It's, that's the opposite problem. So I'm trying to be fair, but
It's
they both have their strengths and weaknesses, I suppose, with level design. I think we could absolutely improve on this in a sequel.
yeah, it's called Origami King.
Well, okay, good.
It's right there.
Good. I'm glad. That is good news. I just haven't played it.
Origami King
Viewers
has
listening.
so little for me to complain about at all with level design and zero backtracking problems. I will take no arguments.
Cool. Oh, look at you going with the super guard. You got 3 in a row right there. Bam, bam.
I think I just noticed that with them, you want to hit the button, like, right as the thing touches you, because there's, like, a brief bit where it, like, lands on you. And I think that's when you push it, and that's when it works with that attack specifically.
That makes sense.
I finally didn't attack the audience member giving me something helpful.
They really do such a good job, like, getting you with that, what do you call that? The habit, I guess, of like, oh, it's a bad thing, kill it. It's like, nope. Gotta resist the urge to press the button. Like, you can almost feel yourself, like, having to force yourself to stop.
Like, I mean,
I love stuff like that in games.
I mean, sometimes even in the original, like, when I see the prompt come up, I just, like, push it immediately. But, like, this one, I think even more so just because it draws more attention to it. So my instinct is just to hit it immediately, but...
Right.
But yeah.
And sometimes they prey on that.
Yeah, I think I don't really like that they draw that much attention to it, because, like, I don't know, I think I liked it better when it was more, you just had to notice it.
Yeah, I agree, Melly. Sticker Star is better with level geometry. That is definitely true.
Yeah, it's just that the combat's so
Looks like
bad
Color
that
Splash.
you don't want to fight anything, and that makes all the enemies placed around more obnoxious.
Haven't gotten around to Color Splash yet, but even from what I've seen, it feels like they took that further in a good way. From Sticker Star. Would you say that's true?
Yeah, like, it still has the issue with the enemies, but you can more consistently, like, beat them without having to go into a battle, so that does improve some levels.
See. Or, excuse me. I see. Yeah, I'm generally pretty optimistic about playing Color Splash. Like, I'm gonna go in with reasonable expectations, but I think I might like the game quite a bit, based on everything Red and Harain have told me over the years. Like, I'm genuinely looking forward to it. Hmm.
Sorry, had to help my grandfather with his computer.
You're
He had
fine.
caps lock on.
Ah. Hmm. Understandable. Typing in a password, not getting it correctly to realize that caps lock is on, that's like a rite of passage. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's done. I literally did it the other day at school.
Why isn't it work? Oh,
Why is it? And then you look at the little light if you have like a light on your side. Ow.
yeah. Although Windows has text at the bottom that just says caps lock is on the screen when you're logging in.
Those times when you accidentally hit numlock and then you're typing out like a password or something. It's like, why isn't it working?
Okay, I love the Jabby encounters. I love them so much. They're so much fun.
Now they have like this whole like battle cry, and the Punis have like the red glowing fucking antenna when they go into attack mode.
Like a hostile mode. Yeah. Oh, this is great. Charge! Oh, so I've heard, Nova. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the humor of Color Splash for sure.
Color Splash is a very funny game. I have plenty of criticisms for the game, but being funny is not one of them.
The strength, perhaps.
No, it's one of its biggest strengths is being funny.
I look forward to that. I do. I like my dramatic Paper Mario, but I also do like my funny Paper Mario moments, so...
Yeah. I think that some of its weak points do come from when it tries to have emotional beats and things like hold it back,
Mhm.
but it nails its humor. It's really funny. Including the paper jokes. Like, not everything is paper jokes, but the paper jokes are good.
Mm-hmm. Remember that floor for later.
I am glad that they do front load some of their jokes to get people right in at the start of like some of the humor. It's not that it stops being funny, it's just it gets rolling pretty quick as like a yeah, so here's funny beat, funny beat, funny beat.
Hmm.
A lot of quotable moments from Color Splash happen in like the first chapter. The humor of Color Splash is one of the biggest reasons that it's worth playing genuinely. Like, it's funny.
Yeah. Like, when it comes to presentation in general,
Music and art
Color
style are
Splash
also
looks
good.
fantastic. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, when you factor in, like, writing, music, art style, Color Splash looks super appealing to me.
Yeah, it's
Gameplay,
worthwhile.
not as much.
It's a worthwhile game to experience. Replay?
I do like the I do think that like filling in like holes of like white with colored paint
That's fun.
that's something that I would find really fun. I can just tell.
I think it's good.
I'm
I like
very
that
nervous about the battle system though. Very nervous.
It sucks. I think it's marginally better than Sticker Star, but
Right. I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope it's even a little bit better. You know.
they addressed some of the pressure points.
Okay.
It has some new problems, But some of my big issues in Sticker Star were at least addressed, even if it doesn't fix the game. I've told you before, but one of the things the game does is you have permanent upgrade, like, to your number of attacks you can use. You don't have to use Battle Spinner to use more than one action. So that goes a long way.
Okay, the Punis definitely move faster and rise faster than in the original. That's a nice touch.
Yeah, no, I
Just
could tell
doesn't
the
take as
AI is
long.
better.
Yeah. That's cool. It's like going from Pikmin 1 to 3, right?
Yeah.
Pikmin. Or 1 to 2, I guess.
Actually, if we're talking move speed, it is 1 to 3 because they sped them up in 3.
Oh, they did. Okay. So many games I have to play. Why do you have to keep reminding me?
Ooh, get that health bingo when I'm at full health.
See, you never get them when you need them. It's always stuff like that.
Sticker Star doesn't look technically bad. Its art style is just bland.
Yeah. I think Paper Jam. In terms of the
adore
hardware,
Origami King's art style.
in terms of the hardware, though, I think Paper Jam beats the crap out of Sticker Star. When it comes to like paper aesthetics.
They just got really started hitting it hard with each subsequent game on the paper aesthetic and pushing the envelope, so to speak.
Yeah.
Super guarding a 1 health Hypercleft who's already charged to kill them at the end of the battle. Whew, that's fun.
That's risky.
I was sitting here debating, do I want to try to do something about this, or am I going to do that knowing I can finish the battle with it if I just hit the super guard?
Good block.
But then it wouldn't die, and I would take still a good amount of damage.
Yeah, I know.
That's why
I
you
mean,
cut.
clutches are generally easy to superguard.
I know. That's why I was like, you know, I'm going to do it. It's worth the risk. Oh, I can tell the game. I don't know if it's that Sticker Star was necessarily rushed, but it went through a troubled development that definitely didn't let it get quote-unquote finished, at least. But yeah, no, it was... In a lot of ways, Color Splash feels like if they got the ability to finish a Sticker Star's concept on a different console that gave it more leeway. But, you know.
I'm back.
Hey.
Sticker Star having a bunch of things working against it isn't gonna let me just forgive it, though. It's still fucking dog shit.
So everything's playing out good while I was gone?
Yep. Yeah, everything's good.
Oh, good. Good. Yeah, haven't run into any issues, I guess, then? Really?
Nope.
No, it's just making progress through chapter 2. Talking about Paper Mario and stuff.
Yeah. Do the Punis throw themselves off cliffs still?
No,
accidentally?
they're pretty smart now.
Their AI is definitely smarter.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Usually the only reason they'll throw themselves off a cliff is if they get scared by a piter.
They're
Oh, that's
lemmings.
fair.
Yeah,
That's
like
fair.
They usually don't like fall off ledges otherwise.
Yeah, I've just it's even more reliable in this, and it was already not bad if you ask me.
Yeah, no, it wasn't too terrible.
I love
It was almost kind of funny when they fell down because you had to like, you know, just add it to the puzzle of it, right? You know, be careful how you lead them because they'll get stuck otherwise.
That is true. Yeah.
I definitely think the Punis were something that people way overblew in terms of like the it's so awful, or, you know,
Oh,
No,
I
It
never
wasn't
good.
really.
like.
It really wasn't.
I never really
They're
had
fine.
an issue with them like falling behind. They always just keep up on.
I've had a little bit of history of puny problems, but people overblow it. It's not that bad.
I can't even remember the last time I had that happen.
The biggest problems I've had with punis were when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I certainly don't see it, and the fact that the AI is better now really makes it a non-issue, I think, which is good.
All right.
2 hours later. And that's how I became the Puni Elder, the leader of the Puni tribe.
Well, no, this is how it's going to take. This is how the
Oh
stream
my
is going to
God.
take. It's going to have to be split into multiple parts.
It only took one blow to kick them over.
Yeah, I increased my stage rank, so the geysers are here. That's right.
Are you still doing the pit?
Yeah, I've not been doing it very quickly because get up for dinner, watch the stream. But I've been chipping away.
What floor are you on?
Like 30 something.
Alright, Punis, we're off to war.
War never changes.
Actually, I just finished 38. 39's next.
I think it was this one in here. It's like I think the AI sometimes would like in the old original would catch a corner or something and it would fall off.
It usually was fine, but I think I've seen it like once or twice, maybe.
Yeah. No, it wasn't a overwhelming thing.
People act like just walking in a straight line is enough to do that when, like, no.
The thing is, the one thing is that there was an issue in the old game where if a puny got too far behind, their AI would get confused and they would just stand there. So there are a couple of times if you're just booking it through the tree, you need to intentionally stop yourself to make sure they don't get left behind. But
Oh, the carnage! It's awful!
But even then, that's not really that big of a...
it wasn't a big deal. It's pretty easy to quickly notice, oh, my puny counter is going down, I should probably stop. And it doesn't happen all that frequently.
I always found it funny how these hive fortresses had a big spinning light on them. Always just so comical.
Alarm.
Yeah. The alarm light. I like that quick menu.
God, Kill Force is ridiculous, what the fuck? People need to cut out the flurry slander.
Flurry's
But she's a
bad. Have you
woman.
actually used her? No.
But she's bad. I don't use her because she's bad.
But she's a woman.
Oh, dear lord.
So this is where it's going, Ben.
Yeah, considering all the other female partners that people
So that's not to
like.
say that kids can't be sexist, because they often are. But
So,
What did I come back to? Never mind.
Ben said something sexist and we called him out.
Ben. Also, hey, Zach.
I just got here.
It's a
What
bad
did he say?
I don't know. I also just got here, Zach.
Ben, what did
Ben
you
having
do?
to explain his actions.
Ben, do it. I want to hear. What did you do?
He said sexist things on stream and now he has to pay the consequences.
I did it for
What
the
were they?
meme.
yes,
No.
yes, pay the consequences. Pay me $5.
Your consequences.
No.
Yes.
What did Ben
Unintended
do
consequences?
or say? Oh God.
Yeah, the unintended consequences of giving me $5.
Oh, unintended consequences. We should make that a movie night.
Oh, yeah, we totally should. Harain, can you get the copy for us?
I mean, I have the box, but I don't know if the disc's there.
Can you check?
Every time I look in that box, I just see an action replay disc.
Now I want to know what Ben
Oh,
said because
but
I
true
want to
story,
decide for
I do
myself
actually
if they
need my
were
action
based or
replay in
not.
that case.
It wasn't even that bad.
Oh no, it's just sexist.
Well, hold on. Was it based or was it
It,
not?
it was people complaining about Flurry. There you go.
So
Yeah.
There you go. Amazing. You're in the 1,000 Year Door stream,
You don't even know what. Jesus.
and we say complaining about Flurry, and you don't know what the fuck we're talking about. Welcome to the stream.
Well, no, you see, he thought you were talking about the Wendy's ice cream.
Oh, clearly.
Oh my god.
Ben, you are a fascinating breed.
Is that a compliment?
I don't know.
Depends which circle you're in.
Hey,
So it sounds like Ben was being based again.
I'm just here smoking my
Smoke
my
it?
pretzel cigar.
Excuse me?
They actually added a
Smoke weed
101
every
count
day.
here.
That was in the original too.
I don't think the 101 was there. It was just the podium.
They did change something here, though. They made
Oh,
it so the Sunstone gets knocked out.
Yeah.
Which I actually like, because one of the weird things I've always noticed about the cutscene is that in this, like, dramatic cutscene where they're like, what's going on? They were all, like, still paying a lot of attention to the Puni stone because it was there. So by knocking it out, the Punis are allowed to, like, look at their surroundings instead of the rock.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah.
So I'm guessing this is before he he just doesn't know. We can just walk right out of this.
Oh, he has no idea.
Yeah, he has no idea at all.
Now who's stupid? Stupid.
Yeah, no, your partner should literally know what you can do to get out of this.
This actually is one of the few 1,000 Year Door callbacks in Paper Jam. Do you remember this part? Right?
I think they also brought this ability from 1,000 Year Door.
Well, yeah, that too. They took a couple things from people.
Okay, and then Coops just does a backflip through the side wall. Speedrunning strat.
Heal.
Badass.
Yeah, it just does the speedrunning strat of clipping through the wall instead of slipping through the bars.
You could fit through those bars?
Hey, Red, do you think you'll remember the puzzle?
Oh no.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know how I would ever remember, and I will have you know, I didn't look at the stream when you just did this, Red. Sun, Moon, Puny Star.
Well,
They only stopped me from sequence break. It's that they don't let us.
Do it.
Yeah.
They just don't have the switch there.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact, that same pattern is in Frankly's office.
Which
He's
that
in on
was
the
always
trap?
weird that was there.
Clearly he's done research on the Great Tree.
Mm-hmm.
Also, this arrow.
I
here?
don't know what's up with that arrow. I mean, I guess it's not up, it's a down arrow.
Yeah.
The only thing I guessed is maybe it's telling you about the shop.
A
Maybe.
down arrow.
I mean, they
What
already
the
have,
fuck?
they already
Of
have
course.
to mention it down there. So
Yeah, they have a lot of heavy-handed ways
I
of
guess
telling you about
they
the shop
really
now.
want you to find Chapel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just put a big arrow pointing at him. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Man.
Sticker Star feels so unfinished Nova. It's crazy.
Man, the one that tries to be more like New Super Mario Bros. Is the one that reduced the chapter count from 8 to 6.
To be fair, I don't think that's why, but yeah.
Oh no, because it would be making it less like New Super Mario Bros.
where is my super boots?
Where's my super boots?
Yeah, put him away.
Where?
Why do you need to know?
The Puties are in danger!
My evening's in danger.
Tell me where the super boots, woman!
Guys,
For the greater good!
the greater good. I am your wife. I am the greatest
what?
good you're ever gonna get.
Ever gonna get. Hey, it's Toadette.
Everything's in trouble.
I gotta
trouble.
rewatch. We gotta rewatch the first Incredibles. Goddamn.
Incredibles? Yeah, it's an incredible film.
I know. I've seen it several times. It's just I haven't watched it in a long time.
I still haven't seen the second one.
Yeah,
I got
haven't
partway
watched-
through it. I got partway through it.
okay.
And some people like it, some people don't.
I really like it, actually, but
I think if I was watching with other people, I'd probably get through it fine. It's just I don't know.
I think
Is
some
that-
people are
is that
too hard
a,
on them.
I wasn't exactly in a great mood to be watching it when I did. So it's
I was just gonna say, I think
that
some
too.
people are too hard on it, but I did prefer the first film.
Wait, hard on who?
Incredibles 2.
too. Yeah.
Eh,
It's a good movie. I like it.
The Underminer should have been the third, damn it.
not that good.
Play the game,
It's not
then.
bad at all.
I'm curious to see how Inside Out 2 is going to turn out, because I like the first movie a lot.
I like the first one.
Kind of
But,
worried about it.
I like the first one, but I am intrigued what they're doing with the second one.
Like, conceptually, the idea of Inside Out 2 and what it would mean based on what they've shown has me somewhat worried, given how tightly written the first one was about, psychology research. The pitch of just, we're going to add more emotions sounds like a red flag.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Well, don't you know you don't get all your emotions till you get older?
Well, they develop as you get older. That's not what's incorrect necessarily. It's just the idea of the core emotions was heavily based on actual studies of core emotion models. It's not one-to-one, but it was adapted to fit a film script. So the idea of just adding more on there is very antithetical to the model of psychology they used to write the first film. So, either there's a twist going on, or I'm a little concerned that it'll just be clumsy.
Well, Pixar hasn't exactly been on a hot streak because of.
I think people have been a little
Disney
hard
and-
on Pixar.
No, I disagree. I think Disney in general has really gone down the toilet.
No, Disney's been pretty shit recently.
Their last year, 2023
I'm not
was
just
like
talking
their
about their
worst
business
year
practices.
in a
I'm
long
talking about
time.
their products.
No, I
Their
know.
movies are not good anymore.
No, Disney
The
is
problem is-
struggling like
Neither
hell.
is Pixar.
Yeah.
No, like 2023
Disney
was
literally owns
probably
Pixar, right?
Disney's worst year physically since the Dark Ages,
The last
Like,
Since
before-
medieval
Disney movie.
times?
since before the Renaissance.
Or
Since
the
medieval
renaissance
times?
of Disney
Yes,
movies.
yes, clearly.
I think the last good Disney movie was Soul. Or
Yes.
last good Pixar movie was Soul.
Yes.
Which
Well,
was
did
a
you
little
hear
bit
that?
ago.
Did you hear that Pixar fired a sizable part of its staff?
No,
I did. Yep.
I like Luca, and I
Ben,
also
what did you say?
it's got its problems, but I enjoy Turning Red.
Ben, what did you say?
I never saw that one.
A lot
Pixar
of people
got rid
watch
of
that
a
one.
bunch of their staff.
Oh, so they're a AAA gaming studio now. Got it.
Oh, Zach. Oh, jeez. That
Yeah, I
shouldn't
don't
be
know.
funny, but that is funny.
I've heard a lot of people really like Turning Red. The only thing I've heard about Elemental is that one time
Okay.
someone turned the fire girl into a fox.
I managed to blow every puny down that hole except one. In one.
No, wait,
blow.
hold on. Turning Red isn't good. They didn't acknowledge 9/11.
Oh boy.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Hey,
fucking
Colin, you
Pentagon.
should love it. You're Canadian.
Hexagon!
Since when did me being Canadian have anything to do with the World Trade Center? God damn it! It wasn't the White House they knocked down.
No, you see, you've got the wrong person though, Zach. You gotta ask Friday because Turning Red takes place on the West Coast.
Okay.
Of course, if they did hit the White House, we'd have to go after them for trying to
Outdo Canada.
trying to reach our high score. Like, goddamn.
Canadians are very proud of that one time they got to the White House.
And the second time,
And by them, I mean British.
Well, I mean,
it's the
to be
Canadian.
fair-
It's the Canadian British.
I mean, to be fair, has anyone else ever managed?
We have.
Oh,
Yeah, but we did it twice, so
Oh, Jesus Christ.
so you know.
Oh. Let's be careful. We're on stream. That was really funny, right? But Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, viewers. I'm sorry.
I'm
if you
not
just
sorry.
wanted-
It was funny.
I'm sorry if you just wanted Paper Mario.
Yeah, I know. Gone up on a nasty tangent here. just suddenly dove into political humor.
What are you talking about? It's Paper Mario. It's full of political humor.
But not that kind.
Wait, no, yeah. Well, this new
We were
remake
just
made paper.
talking about Color Splash with its jokes about gun control and Watergate.
Well, hold on. Hold on.
The Thousand Year Door is the Crows talking about global warming.
Hold on, Harain. The 1,000-Year Door remake game political. Look what they did to Vivian.
Thousand Year Door was already political.
Is that
No,
political or
now
social though?
Now it's actually political.
No, you see, it's not political because I played it when I was a kid and wasn't thinking about
They
politics.
say it'll be criminal when IKG dies of laughter.
Watergate. I love that there's a Watergate joke in colors.
Yeah, to be fair, the
It's
Watergate joke
hilarious.
doesn't have much to do with Watergate other than the fact that it's a scandal, but it's still referencing Watergate.
It's still funny. It's still really, really funny.
Kind of funny how that Fireflower just completely nuked Beldum.
Fuck.
Anyways, sorry, I was watching the online stream there too. That's still good. There you go. You filled up the swimming pool for the Punies.
And they weren't down there; they were on the ledge. They're fine.
Oh no, it's a swimming pool for later. Just remodeling for them while you're here.
Oh boy,
Oh, good.
Dizzy
Stompy got.
dial.
Can't carry any more items.
Oh yeah, did you notice, Turian, that if like you have too many items, you could just use an item?
Use it? Yes, I
Yeah.
did. Neat.
Very convenient.
But inconsiderate. Wow, Coops really likes swimming.
Swimming, anyone?
Da, da,
Da,
da,
da, da.
ba, 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 da, da, ba, 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 ba.
Ba, 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 da.
Bum, ba-dum. Do, do, do.
Swimming, no one?
Yeah, I kind of want to know who installed all this tech in the Puni 3. Because they don't seem like the types to build this sort of stuff. It's not
What do
any-
you know about
Civilization
Puni,
before that, maybe.
I
what
mean,
do
I
you know
guess
about-
if we hadn't fallen asleep while the elder was telling their story, we might have known.
Real? Every time I see the idea of like recreating some like old game beta as like another game's mod, the thing I think of from my point of view is I kind of think it would just be easier to make it as a Unity game than to try to mod another game to make it work. At that point, it would be less effort. Do I think the original Paper Mario will get a remake? No, I'm not gonna say no, but I'm not gonna say yes. Cause like, I mean, they could, but I don't think that. And this could be wishful thinking on my part, but I don't think they want to prioritize a remake right now.
Yeah, although with
Yeah,
this
if they
game
do,
doing
it'll
as well
be
as it has, they
interesting.
might. You know,
Hey,
like
Red.
it.
Your puny count.
What the fuck?
I think they got stuck in the last room.
God damn it!
It's
Yeah,
2004
100% better, not
Wow.
perfect.
Wow.
This shit doesn't happen to me on GameCube, and it happened here. What the
Oh,
fuck?
that's happened to me on GameCube before.
There we go. In the original, were the statues of the Punis these sort of the cardboard cutouts with the slots, like that slot
Not
together?
really.
No? Okay, so that's something new. Okay.
They
So that's
they
kinda clever.
doubled down on a lot of the handcrafting of the
Environment, yeah. Yeah.
You kind of
Would
think
you-
of it like they added a lot of cardboard to the remake.
Yeah.
Honestly, I really like how they've handled it. It feels pretty tasteful.
I didn't like the Crystal Star and Trump, like, weren't they on, like, the north end of the room?
Maybe. But they've also just changed the camera work entirely.
Oh, yeah. Thought I remember them being, like, on the north end.
I think you're right. This still allows for more direct, like, line of sight communication instead of what they did before.
Something I like to call a remote time bomb detonator.
This is a fun moment.
Isn't that what everyone calls it?
And with that, pow, go.
Oh, zoom straight to the moon! Wait, no, don't go to the moon.
Not yet.
That part comes later.
Yeah, we're just gonna need a bunch of kilotons of explosives.
You're gonna have to requisition that. These guys are really eager to explode.
I'm slowly getting adapted to the timing differences. It's becoming like playing Thousand Year Door again.
Blurry bad character.
Yeah.
Also, hello, George Garcia. Welcome back.
Outside of a couple of like super guard like tiffs, I'm getting used to it as well. Basically,
I boot up GameCube Thousand Year Door and go, oh no, what's happening?
It's too fast!
What do you mean I keep pushing it early? If they remade Thousand Year Door and Origami King, like using Origami King's code as a base, then they did a really good job making it feel faithful.
Did? Absolutely.
Like, there's a number of subtle game feel things about Origami King that are not like Thousand Year Door.
You can tell it's intelligent systems.
It was intelligently made.
Just like all the well.
Well, remember Sticker Star?
Yeah. Gosh darn it.
More
Can we
like
blame somebody
unintelligent systems. I love the angry sprite added now.
Yeah.
They also slightly tweaked the how it happens after the growing too.
Yeah. Also,
Also,
I love
I
how
don't-
he gets smaller in throughout the whole thing too.
He got smaller originally. I don't think she got bigger. Like
No, she did.
past the
She did.
initial. Well, past the initial getting big. Like
No, they both. He shrunk and she got big.
Well, I don't know if she did more
At the
than
same
once.
time.
That's
well,
fair.
like
I think
you
she
know,
did.
she initially like gets big like once, but I don't think she grew past that.
No, I
Chris Wars
get what
are
you're saying.
increased, but I don't know.
That makes sense.
And it certainly wasn't
But-
still that big.
Could be wrong.
Yeah,
but they
this
also
part's different.
had they also had Crump go back to normal by this dialogue.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
she wasn't.
She wasn't big for
during
this
this part.
either. But they changed it. Look,
That is hilarious.
her
So-
back hurts and then she shrinks.
So is that like a canon thing that she grows, and it's not just like a
She shrunk from her back getting hurt, and then Crump grows bigger once his confidence returns. I like that change. It's funny.
We're gonna die here together, Lord Crump.
Based.
Reminds me of that part where Cackletta gets really big to intimidate you in Superstar Saga.
Mhm.
Except that wasn't back related.
Back,
Ooh, an orb.
my back.
Actually, why do I feel like Cackletta would have a really bad back? She's always like hunched over.
Her posture.
Yeah, her posture's terrible.
It's interesting to see how this transformation happens. That's still basically the same. Okay.
This was already a very paper cutout boss to begin with.
Yeah, I just wondered if they
Absolutely.
jazzed it up or anything, but I guess not. It didn't need it really.
Yeah.
This thing is an arm with tissues.
Awake, Magnus von Grapple.
Bop, 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 bop,
Bomb.
What is this, a papercraft battle from Paper Jam?
Imagine if there was like Magnus von Grapple papercraft.
Ah, they should have. They should have done it.
That would have been funny.
Missed opportunity. Da, 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 da. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Hi, Comic Gamer. Comic Gamer says, "What's up, Red?"
Not
Nothing's up.
aside from
Or
this.
did you say nothing?
What comes up, what must come
I'll
down.
let
Never
you
fear
decide.
Oh, look, I know Lord Crump is sexy, but like, Red,
No.
it's a stream.
Yeah, he's not with that.
Hey, Harain, I got a
Not as
question.
much as Rockhawk.
Yeah.
Harain, I do have a question.
I said it.
What?
Did Ali fail any more CAPTCHA tests?
No, not that I know of.
We had burning proof, damn it.
Well, it's
Well,
not like
why
she's
is the
gonna
proof
argue.
That they're a robot or that they're really bad at doing capture tests?
It
She's a
wasn't. No,
robot.
it wasn't one of the capture tests you had to do anything. It was the one where you just push the button.
Oh, we did a little fake out there.
I mean, they could just be bad at pushing buttons.
No, Ali's a snatcher.
Also, if you didn't know, captcha tests aren't testing you to see if you get all the questions right. They're testing how you respond, like your mannerisms.
Yeah. Yeah, that the hand moving that mouse definitely wasn't steady. Yeah. But yeah, it's cue the gif of a robot
why
arm
does
going
it
over
keep
with a stylus
failing
and
me when I don't-
pressing the button and then
Then why
dropping
does
it.
it keep failing me when I don't get all the motorcycles on screen?
Oh, because you're just too dumb to be a real human.
Thanks, Nova. You have a good night too. Thanks for joining us. See ya. Seeing Crump actually excited about his machines is kind of cute.
I think I'm at the point where I really want more FP.
Yeah.
I do like how they sort of did some storytelling with the audience in some places. Where here we have it's half X-Nods and half Punies. Like,
Yeah. I've actually
it's
been
like-
curious. If you get a bigger
Yeah.
audience by this point, I wonder how it's handled.
yeah, I don't know.
It'd probably still 50-50. Like,
Oh, Luigi.
Let's
I
ask
think it's-
Ben
I
to
think it's-
grind.
You're
Yeah,
right.
I think
Hey,
it's.
Ben, grind out to
Hey, Ben.
2009
Okay.
in before you fight the chapter 2 boss.
Okay.
Oh, no,
I mean,
Queen Lamp. I did
mean,
not mean that Crump
theoretically-
is cute. I just meant, like, I think it's cute that, like, you know, for somebody who's, like, really incompetent, it's funny to see him, like, excited
It's
about
sort of
it.
like
all
James
I
from
think is
Team
wondering
Rocket.
if
Like,
Crump is available. You know, if he's seeing anyone.
God, no. No, that's...
yeah,
no,
like
he's pathetic.
the way
I don't want anything to do with him.
I just say
Absolutely
it like think about Team Rocket and Pokemon
Smash
and
your
how
pass
James
down
is
the
always
left.
always like loves his machines, his designs, and whatever else, and they always get trashed. But it's like it's that same
Like
sort
Dr.
of
Eggman.
they're
Dr.
the-
Eggman's,
they're the-
like, obsessed
that
with his
too.
works. Yeah.
yeah. It's like they're a villain, but then they have this oddly childish nature that's like
Right.
almost innocent because they're just enthralled
Like,
with their creations.
Dr. Wily.
oh yeah,
Oh,
bingo.
Gale
No,
Force
don't
is
you mean
just
Dr.
carrying me in the
Wowie?
pit right now.
Oh yeah, Dr. Wily. You may
That's a good question, Mega Man.
Another mega room.
Bro, I should not
Find
be
that
able to
video.
do near floor
Well, fine,
50
Dr. Wily.
in the pit this reliably
That's
because
a
of
good
Gale
question,
Force.
Mega Man.
Good question, Mega Man. Somebody said smash or pass Count Black.
Just ask Lady Timpani.
Oh, you got bingo.
I'm about to say Lady Timpani is very much Smash.
Smash, smash.
She's a
That's on him.
butterfly.
Smash Brothers.
Digibutter.nerd.
Okay,
God.
Francis.
Butterflies are so high technical.
Oh God, please pass on Francis.
Pass.
Pass. Pass.
Hey, you haven't seen the real Francis. He's a really good guy. When
You know, Francis definitely plays Smasher Pass with fucking digital butterflies.
Yes, he does. I think Francis would be into Lord Crumb.
Oh my
No,
god.
he's not a
Girl.
totally hot babe.
Crump has an animation instead of just being at an angle on the floor.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Cool.
He had one of his horns stuck in the ground. That's funny. It's funny how he doesn't just click on the bomb anyways. He's not very villainous as a villain, is he?
Yeah, he could have just turned it on again.
And be like, what are you gonna do about it? Give me the star or the place blows up. Because at that point he just gets bugged by Punies who will steal the remote.
They might eat him.
Yeah, like literally. We will get the remote one way or another.
You will be nourishment for our tree.
I'm actually starting to really like how the crystal stars look in this game.
I like it.
It's taken me a bit to get used to, but I rather like it actually. They remind me a lot of how the Chaos Emeralds look in the modern Sonic
I don't
games.
dislike them, but I think I still prefer how they looked in the original.
That's fine.
Well, Red, you are now up to the best chapter ever.
What do you mean? We just finished it. I know.
What are you talking about, Ben? Chapter 3 hasn't started yet.
We got the intermissions, and I'm probably gonna do
I
troubles.
mean, he might mean the Peach intermission. He really likes Peach dancing.
Really? Yeah, of all the Peach intermissions.
Oh,
it's
that's
this
my
one?
favorite one.
That is
class-
really funny, given what Red was just saying.
What?
He was just saying, really, of all of Peach intermissions?
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
Okay.
What?
Oh, I mean, it's
Why is
not a
that?
bad
Why is
one.
that weird?
It's
Okay.
pretty short.
Actually, it's not my favorite one. You're right.
Like,
I like the ones where Peach strips, which can be all of them, to be fair.
Okay, it wasn't. It's all right. Let me be clear. Let me be clear. Let me be clear. It's not
Peach
my.
is the one who gets clear.
It's not. Shush. It's not my it's not my favorite Peach segment, but it's one of my favorite moments. Is the dance. I like the dance. Okay.
No, the dance is great.
I like the classical music, but anyway. By the way, do any of you know what piece they use? It's one of the few instances Mario actually used like classical music. Like I don't think that's ever happened before or since.
What are you talking about? If the Little Women theme counts.
First of all, that's not classical music, but second of all, no. So no and no, but does not count, even though they stole it.
Oh!
No, it's Chopin. Let me be clear.
Okay, Obama.
Okay, Hussein.
Same.
You know, nothing like equipping your partner with 2 Last Stand Ps. For when you don't want your partner to die, literally ever. You know, I could put damage dodge P on as well, and they will just never die. Like it's over.
It's so Jover.
Gotta get that stank out.
These hours really fast.
Hey, water is a precious commodity on the moon.
Correct.
Seems to take longer for the door to actually open.
By the way, I'm generally okay with the idea if they have a retry fight button, as long as it doesn't apply in the pit.
Yeah, that would kind of defeat
That
the
is
purpose.
my one concern.
That would kind of, yeah.
You should not get a retry fight in the pit.
Yeah,
I'd assume
that-
that it wouldn't apply there. Like, I assume they know what the point of the pit is.
In
Yeah.
any other context, I'm okay with it. Just not that one.
Yeah. Yeah, because like in most contexts, it's just taking
Do you
the
know how
grind
in,
out of getting back to them.
It's saving time.
Do you know how in
Yeah.
Dream Team onwards for the Mario and Luigi games they added like a try again feature on boss fights?
Actually, it's a little more
When you-
complicated than that, but yes.
Okay, yes, but when you get to the arena styled post game one, they take it away. So I assume it's going to be like that. Like Paper Jam takes it away. Like they all take.
Here's a fun one. You're playing the Bowser's Inside Story remake, so I imagine it works like Dream Team.
Probably.
But if you didn't know, Bowser's Inside Story is kind of the game that introduced that. Kind of.
Oh, all right.
It was a consumable item.
Really?
They were called
I don't think
retry
I've-
clocks.
I've not run into any of those. Okay. Well, I'm super early, but
In the original Bowser's Inside Story, you got retry clocks, and
Huh.
when you lost a battle, you could use one of them to retry without having to go back to a save.
it's interesting.
In Dream Team,
Right.
they just got rid of the middleman of a collectible and just said you can just do that.
Right. For EXP penalty, but yeah.
I think it's interesting.
Mhm.
I don't know.
I mean, you've already proven that you can get to the boss by playing the game this far, right? So I mean,
All right, I have to know how the classical music sounds in this version.
It made it more than just one button.
I don't think it was one
Ruined
button in the
forever.
original.
I thought it was only one.
Wait, listen. I need to listen. Oh my gosh, they use a string quartet. Oh, that sounds so much better. Guys, that's such a big difference. By the way, I liked how the original one sounded, but isn't it so much better? They actually got a string quartet. Why am I the only one on this call that's interested in that?
I think it's cool. I'm just not familiar enough to like
All right,
pull up the historical connection.
I'm pumping it out. Oh, sorry, that came out wrong.
Yeah?
No, I'm not. That came out wrong. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just ever since Lord Crump was on screen.
Oh, stop. Get real.
I bet he subscribed to Lord Crump's OnlyFans.
Only Crumps.
Trumps.
No, to quote the Joker, no, thank you.
I'll go toe to toe with Batman, but Lord Crump? No, thank you.
Time for some Super Bowser Brothers.
Ready to roll. Just like how you remember it.
Queen Lamp asks, what do you guys think about the Super Mario RPG remake?
I've not finished it, but from everything I've played, I really like it.
I have not played
It's
it.
probably it's probably the only thing Square has done that's good in the past recent years.
Damn.
It's okay. They didn't primarily develop it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Which makes it even more sad.
Damn.
Hey, you're just jealous of their crypto games.
What the fuck? Not you. I just got the Strange Sack. And I'm surprised.
What did you get?
The Strange Sack.
I'm just happy Square didn't add
Do
any
you want me to
multiverse shit
tell
to
you
the
what the
Super
change
Mario
is?
RPG remake.
Because I now know what they did with the Strange Sack.
How interesting is it?
Not very.
All right, then
Just-
just tell me.
Not what I expected. It's 20.
Huh.
It's
What did
still
it
20.
used to be?
They only buffed your starting inventory.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Should have been
Interesting.
30.
I
They
don't
didn't go
think
the
they
full-on
needed to have
Zelda
bigger inventory.
remake.
I'm actually kind of glad that the inventory isn't bigger. I'm just surprised that they made the Strange Sack less important.
Guys, he's found Princess Peach.
It's the real Princess Peach, obviously, with new
Seeing
cameras.
that back sprite was really satisfying, actually. Rather than him like diagonally hopping. It is actually kind of surreal.
Oh, the poster
to see
was
Candy
the poster was
Koopa
on the
again.
poster was on the
Yes.
outside of the house.
Yeah.
Where it could get rained on.
Yeah.
I guess I got lucky. There was no rain.
Yeah. Never rains in this town. I do like how expressive Bowser is still, and they're keeping it. That's how shocked he is when it
They're
gets-
actually
Peach
enhancing
just
because
gets
they've
rolled
added
on
a
it,
lot
yeah.
of poses to the sprites. in
Yeah.
this game.
Yeah. Yeah. They've doubled down. I'm so happy.
Like how his jaw twitches now when he's in that pose, like rather than just being like a flat PNG like in the original. Like that's a nice touch, you know.
Yeah. Well, now that I've gotten the Strange Sack, leaving the pit, and I can go and I don't know, do other things, I guess. Not pit things.
The inverted pit from Super Paper Mario.
If they added a second pit, the 1,000-year door, I'll cry.
Maybe they. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they did.
I'm not even saying that is necessarily a bad thing. Just I will cry.
I will cry. Pause for negative.
It'll be tears of joy and pain.
Joyful pain.
It's like another
Defeat
bit
the Shadow
telling
Queen with 1
myself-
HP.
The pit of 1,000 trials.
Oh. The pit of 1 trial.
Pit-
Defeat Luigi.
Oh!
Zach,
If you were pointing
got a
something
dog.
out, if you were pointing something out, I think before
Dog.
you were in the call,
Zach,
Zach,
mute.
you need to mute.
Zach, mute. You're on stream. Thank you.
Thank you. But IKG, if you were pointing something out, I think before you joined. So you know how in the story that Luigi goes through, he has to go and stop the Chestnut King?
Yeah, the Chestnut King.
They haven't changed it in the remake, but apparently that was originally a mistranslation to begin with.
Oh.
Because Chestnut King was supposed to be Goomba King.
Goompa.
Like King Goomba from like Mario
Yeah.
64?
His quest was to defeat the previous game's prologue boss.
Oh, that makes it even more pathetic. Oh no. Oh no.
And
That's
I can see how the
perfect.
translation happened because Goomba in Japanese is like chestnut.
Chestnut. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I can see
so,
why
like,
they would do
And
that.
they brought it over.
That's still fine, but that's even funnier now that I know that.
Well, yeah, now that I know that it's supposed to be King Goomba, it's like, oh,
Oh, the first boss I defeated in the last game.
that's your great villain?
That's hilarious.
Oh no.
My-
Never know. Maybe he got stronger since you beat him up.
as-
Maybe he
well,
worked
yeah,
out a bit.
King Goomba's revenge.
As I told Red, my little pet theory is that the Goomba King is actually going by the title of the Chestnut King, and it's not revealed until like the final boss battle that the person you've been fighting against is the Goomba King.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Like,
That's how they
it's-
have to make the Paper Luigi game go.
Yeah, you
Plot
just go,
twist at
you
the end.
go fight the Chestnut King, and then the reveal happens at the end that the Chestnut King is the Goomba King.
Dun dun dun.
Was that why Luigi was so unexcited about finishing the quest?
Maybe. It was pretty lame, actually.
I'm actually a little embarrassed.
You know, he stood next to this tree, and I just kind of whacked it.
Only did one like damage.
Like the boss of the previous chapter was a lot harder. Imagine if it was literally a verbatim recreation of the Goomba King fight from 64. No frills. That's the final boss you're getting. Have fun.
Hmm.
So, are you gonna do some troubles, or call it, or what are you thinking?
You got about star
Probably
anyway.
just gonna maybe go around and get some star pieces and then call it.
Sounds good.
So a chapter a stream is pretty good, really, when you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still probably going to take a little more than that for other reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, at least the pit.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to do all of chapter 3 in the next one if I want to do 50 floors of the pit.
Yeah. It may just be a pit stream then, and then do the chapter.
I mean, 50
I don't know.
floors probably.
You
not
could
gonna
even
take
just do
that
pit
long.
and some of chapter 3.
I say, see how pit goes,
some
right?
troubles.
I mean, you can
Yeah.
do whatever you want. It's up to you.
Yeah, you just have a side quest stream. You do the pit, you do some troubles, you do some, just knock some stuff out of the way.
I really do like that all the partners step out now. When you deposit a star, I think that's cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
Helps
You
show
don't
your
get to-
growth.
You don't get to see all of them together very often.
Right.
No.
It's like just the ending, really. Right.
Pretty much.
Which was great. I love that scene. But yeah,
It's good to have more of it.
absolutely. That'll be fun to see before chapter 8. See them all here.
Going into the door with all of your partners out? Ooh,
Climactic.
that'd be cool.
Where's Twink? I hope they're well.
I bet Brett asks that question every day.
Wow, that was so funny.
I know.
No, but seriously, we haven't seen him since the first game. Where is he?
He's an honorary Star Spirit now. He's pretty busy, I guess.
Yeah, I guess he's busy.
I can afford the W emblem!
I think it'd be cool if they brought... Oh, nice. I think it'd be cool if they brought Twink back in like a small role.
And Attack FXP. I got a lot of coins in the pit, and they just went to Attack FX and W emblem. Hello.
Alec!
I'm late for class, Mr. Productions.
That's
Welcome
okay.
to the stream.
Red is actually in charge because he's streaming. He's the teacher tonight.
Oh. Hey, Mr. Guy.
The stream's almost over, but yeah.
Yeah. We still got 14 viewers, though. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Oh, it's a live stream. Alright, I'll be very careful with my language.
So you won't reveal that you're a big Sonic Generations hater?
I mean, the game is
I'm
painfully
kidding.
mid.
I'm kidding.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. How dare
Whoa,
you
whoa.
about the best 3D Sonic game ever.
Fighting words.
Yeah, given
Well,
where the
that's
stream has
really
gone so
Sonic
far
is
tonight, I don't
friendly.
think you have to worry that much.
I mean, that's based, but
Generations is probably my second favorite Sonic game at this point.
my favorite Sonic game is definitely Sticker Star.
It's kind of sad though. My
Sticker
top
Star's a
two favorite
great
Sonic
Sonic
games are
game.
callback Sonic games.
Alright, it's all over.
Yeah, like
W
Sonic
emblem.
Schoolhouse and
Yep.
Sonic Labyrinth and Sonic Blast on the Game Gear.
Oh yeah, Sonic Blast. Who can
Beautiful
forgive that
graphics.
classic?
Cool. Now I have this FX Attack FX badge that makes my attacks sound like Peach is laughing.
Just to mock your enemies.
It actually sounds more like Peach laughing now. So,
So, anyways, are any of you excited for the Thousand Year Door remake?
I wonder if that's
Oh,
the game
yes.
I'm literally playing right now.
What
Yeah,
about you,
wonder if
Red?
that's being
Are you
streamed right
excited?
Red, are you excited to start the 1,000 Year Door remake?
I'm also playing it.
We might be Paper Mario fans.
Yeah. Maybe.
Oh, hi, Ron.
Hey, Ron.
I can't get over that profile
fans
pic. That
Thousand Year
really
Door.
suits him.
Damon Gant. Yeah.
What?
Duh. Duh.
Da, da, da.
A thing where every time
Hey,
Ron
Ron.
joins the call, it plays the opening bit of Tank.
Like I have a close friend. His old profile pic was Christoph Gavin, and it's like we used to give him shit for that.
I think I know who that is.
Yeah, you and I know him
Yeah.
pretty well.
Yeah, I think we all know pretty well.
Yeah.
I remember that guy.
Stop
you
emailing
kill
me,
him?
frankly.
I'm pretty sure you killed that guy, IKG.
What? Why would I do that?
I don't know. I think you two have beef.
You have beef.
So,
Wait,
Alec,
didn't
have you gone
Yeah.
swimming today?
Coops has gone swimming a few times.
Oh my gosh, the fried, like dried up blooper. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah,
about
now he's
that.
angry.
Oh boy. Got a whole Luigi story.
This
Funny
is
thing is,
Queen
Besides-
Land 4 fans.
every time it was
Oh yeah,
April
we are
Fools.
big Apollo Justice fans. so.
besides literally playing as Luigi in Super Paper Mario. This is still like my favorite role of him.
No, it's a great role. Yeah.
I have not played the
Origami
Apollo
King's the
Justice.
runner-up.
I am currently working through Trials and Tribulations, so I will
Yes.
get to apologize.
Yes, Apollo
I haven't
Justice Ace
played-
Attorney is goaded.
So I do always like how there's like there's kind of like two stories going on. There's Luigi's version of the story and the story that his partners tell you about afterwards.
right.
No,
There's
no, but
three
that's what's-
versions.
That's what to say. That's what's great. Is there's a third version.
Oh yeah, the book.
There's books published that just lie.
Lie.
They're fun.
I mean, Luigi's got to do something to keep a roof on their house while Mario's out gallivanting after princesses. I mean, come on.
He is keeping a roof on their house because he left in the middle of cooking something.
Taking care of. Oh my god, you're
Just-
right. It's probably burned
The
down.
house still around.
Yeah.
Did Parakarry
Yeah,
just drop
probably.
the mail one day and just see like nothing left except
The
like
thing he
burnt wood?
specified is that he wrote down what he was making. It's like, okay, did you turn off the stove?
I feel bad when Parakarry just sees like the
I didn't see
remains
anything.
of the house. Oh god.
A smoldering spot on the ground.
If it wasn't for Super Paper Mario, I would totally accept that as the explanation for why he has a different house in Color Splash.
Oh right, he does. That's funny.
Like, I'd actually be praising Color Splash's opening if Super Paper Mario didn't exist. That would be really funny. It's like, wait, where did Mario's house go? It's not the same house. Oh.
Of course, unless
That's
we
what
were to just simply accept that that the order the games came out is not their canonical order in the timeline.
I don't
Maybe-
think
maybe-
that's what it implies.
I know it doesn't apply, but it would make it
Thousand Year
work.
Door references in Super, so
Yeah, but no, I mean it'd be Thousand Year Door, then Super. No,
But
wait,
then the
yeah,
house
no,
should
that doesn't work.
exist.
Yeah, yeah, no. Okay, now never mind. Yeah, no, it doesn't work.
Yeah, no, Luigi didn't burn the house down, but it'd be really funny if they played into it like he did.
So when
Yeah.
Luigi tells a story, it's so boring that Mario and the partners fall asleep. But when the puny elder tells a story, it's not only so boring that the characters fall asleep, but it breaks the fourth wall, and you have
Tell
to
us
skip
that
ahead.
hours pass.
Yeah, yeah, like that's really saying something. I like the implication is that it's even worse than what Luigi has to tell you.
They love their gag with that, though.
Why is Luigi never a party member?
Super Paper Mario, kind of.
Yeah,
Oh right, Super Paper Mario's
also,
canon.
I like that the main cast aren't partners. I like that they have to be filled by other roles. Like
That is a little different in Origami King, but yes,
oh,
I do
okay.
like that.
I guess it makes sense given that there's already an RPG series called Mario and Luigi.
right.
It's not really hurting for RPG representation.
Yeah, but still, I
He
just
gets
want a
great
paper
roles in
Luigi.
Paper Mario, and he gets a
displayed
whole
there.
sub-series where he's the 50% of the title.
Was Luigi even in Color Splash and Origami?
Well, yes, in Origami King, it's one of my favorite roles for Luigi.
Okay.
I think it's just Sticker Star where he's really just like cameos.
Yeah, that was
his
the
role is not
weirdest handling
huge in
of
Color
him.
Splash, but it's a lot better than Sticker Star.
It's like after Super Paper Mario, you think he'd get more like of prevalence in the story, but then like Sticker Star's like, no.
Right.
Well, remember, apparently people hated the story of Super Paper Mario according to Club Nintendo.
What?
What? How does that
Yeah.
happen?
The story is
Sounds
like
so
the
good.
best in the series. Like, what are they smoking?
Yeah, I know.
They're just a bunch of stupid kids.
It's like it even has memorable characters, you know.
Like Count Black and Tippy.
Craigly ho!
And and Cragley and
From what little I remember,
Francis.
Paper Mario story.
Remember
do you remember-
Squirps? Like
do you think
Squirps,
Thousand Year
the
Door
Squirps
was
chapter
more,
kind of made me cry.
tightly paced?
Yeah.
But
Thousand Year
Super
Door-
is still a lot
yeah.
stronger.
No, Thousand Year Door, I would totally. I still sometimes think that Thousand Year Door might have the better story for me, simply because it's better rounded. But the peaks of Super Story are really fucking good.
Yeah,
Like,
I
the
agree.
best story moments in the series happen in Super Paper Mario.
definitely.
Also,
Alright,
the
well-
pixels are funny.
it's been nearly 4 hours. Beat chapter 2, so I think that's a wrap for the stream. Yeah,
Alrighty.
just
I bet you're
so-
looking forward to playing the remake.
Oh, I'm
You
just
don't have to
mocking
play
the
this one
Nintendo
anymore.
proposals on that reason. It was a stupid thing to base like, any game design decisions on if they actually did.
I'm really looking forward to this remake playthrough once it finally starts.
You know what? Me too. I'm gonna play it as soon as I play the remake of Super Mario RPG. I literally have that in the factory ceiling, but didn't take
Oh,
it
nice.
out.
Wait,
I
why
own
is
it as well. I just
Stealing of
haven't
the
got it.
factory.
But anyways, just to reiterate, gonna keep streaming this game until I beat it.
Die.
Is that a threat?
No, it's
Anyways, probably we'll be back tomorrow around the same time-ish, so,
Same
yeah.
bat place, same bat channel.
No, same red place,
Red.
same red channel.
It's a red bat.
See you guys tomorrow, probably.
Better paper than red.